right, here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation on this Mother's Day Sunday. Another edition of KFTV post-game live. They brought the brooms down to Philadelphia with Knicks fans looking for a sweep. And not only do they leave Embiid, Maxey, and the boys in Philadelphia, but ladies and gentlemen, it was a Mother's Day massacre with the Knicks pouring it on offensively. 11 threes in the first quarter alone. Welcome back to the party, Deuce McBride, who led the Knicks starters with 25 points, and the rest of the Knicks just followed through, man. An absolute Broad Street beatdown by the hands of the New York Knicks. The sweep is complete. Back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, the New York Knicks are not done yet. The mission is just getting started. But the orange and blue boys are dangerous and they are on fire. Call us up on the KFTV Discord. Get your takes in on this one. Happy Mother's Day to the KFTV moms, the wives, and all of that. Lock in. Salute to our Fanchise channel members, and salute to the replay gang. Let's get it going. Handling business. That's been my MO. That's been my motto with this team the entire playoffs. Told you I'll take the diapers off. All the first round exits, second round exits, knock it off. This team is locked and loaded. All over the place, like Tim Legler said on the broadcast. You don't even know where to stop the bleeding. It's pouring jumpers. It is pouring buckets. But Al, I'm going to tell you this right now. We could make a lot of noise about the offense and the way things are coming together. Welcome back. I love the fact that Deuce got involved. I love the way that Shaman is involved. My key stat is this. The New York Knicks in this NBA playoffs are number 2 in the playoffs in defensive rating, number 1 in net rating. The offense is going to come and go, but defense wins championships. And that, to me, is where this team is locked and loaded. Let's go, man.
CP, we talked about that, too, at the end of the first round series against Atlanta. Now they just continue to add on to it, right? Because they were the same thing after Atlanta. They were number 2 in defensive rating, or number 3, whatever it was, number 3, and number 1 in net rating. The fact that they jumped up to number 2 now, this team's legit. What we're seeing on the court, it is legit. It is a monster. They are locked and loaded, and they're ready to attack. Okay? I love everything that I've been seeing from this team since Game 4 against Atlanta. I mean, the fact that we're talking about 20-point-plus beatdowns, what it seems like on the norm for this team, CP. I mean, they said, yo, we embarrassed you Game 1. We're going to embarrass you on your home court on the way out. Don't even come back, man. Change the name of the Xfinity Mobile Arena, whatever the hell that name of the court is, to MSG South, MSG East, whatever, man, because first of all, the fact that you hearing boos in the stands from Joel Embiid. Yeah. You hear it over the television, man. That's the Sixers had no chance against this team, man. No chance whatsoever. I love everything that I saw from this tonight, man. I mean, honestly, I just got to give the praise all through to 2 guys, man. I got to give the compliments to Mike Brown and to Karl-Anthony Towns, because at the beginning of the season, we heard, I don't know what my role in the offense is. As the season progressed, I don't know what the role of my offense is. And then even in 3/4 of the way through, I don't know what the role of my offense is, when it seems like he was starting to figure things out. Well, he figured things out. He knows what the role of the offense is. And I say kudos to both of them because, one, you need the player to buy in, and you need the head coach to have the vision, all right? Towns has been known as a scorer in the NBA for 10-plus years. Right? 10-plus years. Even when we say we need to get Cat involved, it's more we're looking at the attempts, the shooting attempts. Can he get up there at what we saw last season under Tom Thibodeau? Mike Brown said, he doesn't need to do that, bro. He doesn't need to do that to be effective. This guy actually has more talent than you guys actually know. He could be like Nikola Jokic. He could be like Domantas Sabonis. His passing, I mean, he had 8 assists in the first quarter, CP.
Beautiful.
8 assists. The way that he's quarterbacking the offense and just allowing Jalen, Mikal, Josh, all of them just to roam, man. the fact that he's doing that offensively, Mike Brown had the vision saying, I know you could be a lot better than what you're doing right now. If you believe me and believe in yourself, you can reach new heights. And honestly, Karl-Anthony Towns, this is the best basketball he's ever played, man. He is a complete all-around player, even defensively. Even defensively. All right? How about meeting Drummond at the rim today to get a block? All right, how many times do you talk about Karl-Anthony Towns being a rim protector? The man is bought in. Shout out to both those guys because, honestly, for both of them buying in and Mike Brown having the vision, we're not talking about the Knicks being at this level unless those two guys have the vision and buy in and see eye to eye.
You're 1,000% correct on that. The reason I was very optimistic in him ultimately turning it around was because a couple things. Number one, he, despite the fact that he came out with the comments early in the season, he's always been a coachable guy. He's never been a malcontent. He's never been known as a locker room distractor or somebody who carries an ego. So, as he said in these post-game press conferences over and over in every game, hey, I'm going to do whatever the team needs for me to do to win. And in this case, it's been passing the ball, making his teammates better. But also, as you said, his defense has been ferocious. But then secondly, the two met in the middle. The coach dialed it back. He did what he needed to do to get the best out of his player. They met in the middle. It's a symbiotic relationship. And it was give and take. It was a lot of pulling and tugging in the beginning because they're both new to the situation. But they met in the middle, and this team has benefited from it. So Karl-Anthony Towns, 7 straight games with, I believe, 6+ dimes this season. 7 straight games with 6+ dimes. And I think that is incredible because, you know, if you look at game 1, you look at game 2, you look at game 3, he was bedeviled by foul trouble. In all 3 of those games, he was in foul trouble. So, you know, for him to turn around and to pour it on and still impact the game positively, despite facing tough obstacles and his discipline kind of being questionable, that is incredible. Karl-Anthony Towns was brilliant in this series, and they're going to need him. He's going to be one of my key X factors going forward, especially the way that his decision-making offensively, the only place where the discipline was questioned was in regards to his fouling. But the passing, boy, oh boy, if they can continue to get that and the decision-making on point against stingier defense, because I think it's going to be Detroit, the Knicks are going to be beautiful, man. They're going to be set up perfectly.
They're going to be set up perfectly, as you said, CP. I mean, look, the fact that you have to when a player like Towns now can give you multiple dimensions and like how you have to guard him, because it's one thing if you're like, all right, this guy has to score, he's going to look to score straight up. We just got to be prepared for if he wants to take us off the dribble or knock down the 3. But you even saw today where, you know, Leg was talking about where he did a 720. He's like, all right, nobody's open. Let me take this jump shot.
Take the jumper.
And he's making, like, the fact that he can make all those decisions, man. When you're a defender, you're like, and you have no idea how they want to attack or what they're thinking, because right? Like, even though with the defender, he's looking one-on-one. He's looking to say, I got to guard the guy in front of me. He doesn't know about the guy's cutting back door. He doesn't know what's going on around him. He's just focused singularly on the guy in front of him. But if you don't even know what the next move is going to be, how can you defend that? How do you know if he wants to make a pass? And the passes that he's making, man, we're talking about threading the needle. So, like, the way that Towns has been playing, man, he deserves all the praise right now, man. All the praise, because with that, this team has just reached new heights, and why they're able to blow out the Sixers today by 30 points, why they're able to close out the Hawks by 50-plus points, all right? And when you see them just achieving this level of offensive heights, even without, by the way, OG Anunoby, who is on a roll, this team is dangerous, man.
Team is dangerous.
This team is dangerous.
This team is absolutely dangerous and running on all cylinders. How many? 6 straight wins? 7 consecutive wins. 7 consecutive wins here. Yeah, 7 consecutive wins for the New York Knicks. And yeah, as you look at the long-term picture, this is exactly what they needed. You get the sweep. The dog is in the kennel right now. He's healing up like Wolverine. He's looking at the scores. He's looking at the games. Do I need to sit on Cade? Do I need to get on Donovan Mitchell or close off, Evan Mobley's water? It doesn't matter. The dog is healing up like Wolverine. They're going to get a full week's worth of rest. That's going to be great for Jalen Brunson and his ankles. That's going to be great for Karl-Anthony Towns, and he fell on his back twice in this series. You know, Josh Hart, Mitch. these guys are going to get rested up and be ready to go to war come game one, whether they got to go to Detroit or they got Cleveland coming into town. These guys are going to be ready and healthy. It's going to be a beautiful day.
And I think Ian Begley just reported that the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals will be either the 17th or the 19th.
Right.
So there you go. You got at least a week or a week and 2 days at this point because it's the 10th. So these guys, I mean, we saw Josh Hart take a nasty spill. I think Drummond may have stepped on his ankle. So all these guys, man, all these guys are going to get the rest that you talked about. And this is why we keep saying, don't play with your food. You need this rest. You need this rest. And now you see, what, Detroit, they lost to the Cavs, so now they at least got to play 5 games.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be resting, watching what these guys are doing. And the thing is, you get to rest for this week, and you get to get film on these guys that you're about to play next.
Exactly.
So now you get to see what are the styles that they want to do. How do you get to what are the mismatches that you want to do? We know OG's probably going to take K, but it's like, all right, but what else can we do? Because let's look at how Mike Brown attacked Tyrese Maxey today, right? Showing the doubles, blitzing him as soon as he got through half court, all right? Mixing it up. All right, are you going to get Deuce today? Are you going to get Mikal Bridges? Or are you going to get Shamit? You have no idea. Once again, for an offensive player, that's 3 different guards, 3 different ways you got to attack them because they're all 3 different skill sets, 3 different ways of like how they're able to just cover the court. So now you're throwing those things at Maxey, and then you see why he struggled in this series, okay? And what do you have today? 17 points, 6 of 16 from the field?
Yeah. Smothered.
Wow.
Smothered,
man. Smothered.
I mean, yeah, good.
No, and to the doubters out there, to Jalen Brunson, can you imagine if Brunson did this? People were talking loud and heavy about Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
man, saying, "Oh, what's VJ and Maxey about to do to this guy?"
I expect
the answer is nothing.
Yeah. I expected a lot more from them, and I expected them to target Jalen. I was wrong in that part. I thought Nick Nurse I thought they were going to go heavy after Brunson using those 2 guys, but they didn't. And the Knicks defense overall, led by Mikal Bridges on Maxey, was absolutely ferocious. And as Maxey admitted, a lot of 2 on the ball actions and the exposing his weakness as a passer, and also turning him over more. Having him turn the ball over more in this series versus the Celtics series. So that was good, big-time adjustments by the New York Knicks and overall great defense. We want to shout out a $100 super chat from Jake Ballman, 6450 says, "Let's go. KFTV crew, enjoy a nice beverage on me, and let's get ready for the ECF." Shout out to Jake Ballman now. Shout out to you, Jake. I poured up, Mother's Day celebration, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Knicks Nation now because I got enough top shelf scotch to last me through the finals if we get there. So shout out to everybody that's been contributing to the wedding fund. They know what keeps me happy and what warms my heart. Shout out to everybody, man, that's been filling up the liquor cabinet with high quality scotch to get me through the grind of the playoffs. So shout out to Jake Ballman as well for the $100 super chat. Absolutely. Let's get to a couple more super chats and we'll continue with this game. El Don Tassico Al, $50 super chat, and he says, Knicks in 4, KFTV for life. Absolutely. Shout out to everybody celebrating at the Xfinity Mobile Arena. Get home safe. The Philly fan, they're a little bit wired differently. They might be a little bit more aggravated today. Get home safe. Celebrate, but get home safe. If you're outside the garden at the watch party, celebrate the way you want to celebrate. Don't let these people rain on your parade. Go out there and celebrate, but do it safely, please. Everybody enjoy yourself for today, and then the squad gets back to work this week. What's up? What's good?
Philly might be extremely aggy because Philly Flyers lost.
Yeah.
You know why? And did you see how they lost too?
No,
CP?
I didn't see that.
They got swept by the Hurricanes.
Ooh, yeah.
So 2 teams got swept.
Yeah, you got to be careful. The Goons might be out tonight. Get home safe and get to safe cover, but celebrate the way that you celebrate. Al, today, man, oh man, the 3-pointers was the big story of this game. 11 3-pointers made in the first half, but our guy set the tone, and he's our player of the game. Welcome back to the party, Miles Deuce McBride. Setting the tone, going 5 for 5 early, 7 of 9 from downtown. Deuce leads the Knicks with 25 points. A plus 33 on the night, 7 of 10 from the field. And if there was ever a guy who needed to get off the snide here and join the party here for the Knicks, it was Deuce. Mikal got in, Shamit got in game 3, but it was really Deuce that needed to really pick things up. His shooting had fallen off a little bit, and hopefully this is the confidence that he needs to get going. But he always had, especially during the regular season, he's always had a really good net rating with that starting unit. You know, it seems like playing with that overall level of talent makes him a better player because he doesn't have to do too much. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's some good film for Mike Brown to look at the ways, especially if you're going up against Detroit, using Deuce as a floor spacer where he doesn't have to put the ball on the floor. He doesn't have to play make as much with his second unit, but playing alongside Brunson in the guard spot, Towns, who's playmaking at that pinch post. Deuce McBride, man, he was electric tonight, and they got to look at that going forward.
Deuce McBride was just on one, man. I mean, shout out to my guy Adam Aronson, who was talking about it in the previews. He's like, you know, I'm really worried about Deuce. Deuce is a guy that can really get going, and Deuce had a moment in game 2, you know, shot very well in game 2, but struggled in game 3, and that's where we got the Shamit barrage. Man, I mean, to get 25 points and 7 of 9, I mean, 9 of the 10 shots were from downtown, man, and to shoot at that high of a clip, I mean, that's why the game just opened up the way that it did. And look, when you have McBride out there, and you talked about it, he can focus as a shooter, as a floor spacer with that level of talent. I mean, in this instance, he's the 5th guy. Like, he's the 5th guy on there. So, like, You're not really going to be thinking about McBride. Like, oh, I got to really worry about him. Like, you're going to be looking at Towns, Brunson as 1-2, Bridges because he can get to his spots in the mid-range. And then you got to worry about Josh Hart, who can get out there and transition and just muck things up. So McBride gets to take a bit of a back seat in that starting rotation. So what happens with that? Then he gets to get these open looks that he wouldn't necessarily get with that second unit. So that's why he's able to thrive. But to be able to thrive when getting those opportunities is not always easy. So shout out to McBride for doing that. But then he also gets to focus CP as being that hound on defense, guarding 94 feet, getting that Maxey assignment. And then when you have him and Bridges in that starting rotation where you can really throw a wrench in Maxey's game plan, now you have no idea what's coming next, right? As an offensive guy for Maxey. So, look, shout out to McBride for really stepping up, man, and being that guy today. But I'm going to throw out another guy, man, because let me tell you something, man.
Let's talk about
I got to talk about my guy, man. People like to throw this guy under the bus. They said, oh, you know, the floor spacing's not great, this, that, and the third. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he's been floor spacing. And look, I know Deuce went 7 of 9. This guy went 4 of 6, and that is my guy Josh Hart.
Yeah.
All you need to stop, man. All you need to stop with we'll get the numbers and calculating whatever you got to calculate.
No.
You cannot. Gamers are gamers, bro. You cannot. There's no math you can figure that out. And what did he do today? What did he do today? Every advantage that he took, every shot opportunity he took, he shot with confidence. 4 or 6 from downtown, attacked out in transition. He looked like he hurt his ankle, still gets out there, gets you 9 boards, gets you the 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. He's all over the place. He's out rebounding everybody. He's doing everything that you need to do. He's being a ball hawk. He's deflecting passes. Give me a break with everything. This is why you believe in this guy. This is why the coaches believed in this guy. That's why he stayed in the starting lineup. Give my guy Josh Hart the respect that he deserves out there, man, because this guy continues to play gritty, and that's why he stays in that starting 5.
Oh, yeah, well said. And he's going to be vital for this team. He might draw the Tobias matchup in the ECF, and that was a tricky matchup for him in round 1. He might have to draw that, but yeah, like you said, Josh Hart, this playoffs, man, absolutely just all over the place. Defensively, making the right play offensively, the servant, as he called himself last year, and he's been that for his team, just doing everything, man, rebounding the ball, setting good screens, taking the open threes with confidence. You know, again, I keep saying Detroit because to me that's a likely matchup, but, you know, Detroit, to take away everything else, to take away Brunson, to take away OG and Mikal and Towns, Josh is going to get left open. So he's going to have to knock those down and knock it down with confidence. But, man, I love the way that he's playing in this playoff. And to me, that was the starters. Leave that 5 in until he shows you that you got to make an adjustment. But his play throughout the regular season, especially the way that he finished shooting the ball hot. There was no need to tinker with the 5. He lead the 5. He's been battle tested with this team, bro. Over the last 3 playoff runs, he's been battle tested. So you leave him, you let him rock, and they've been rewarded for it. He's been phenomenal this playoff series, man. Absolutely.
And CP, he's been shooting 40%, which is why I never understood. It's like, oh, he's not a shooter, but it's like, all right, so how is he not a shooter, but he's shooting 40% on the season? Make that make sense, okay? And it be your own people sometimes. But, like, look, what he's been doing this postseason, and they haven't updated the numbers yet for since this game has just ended. I'm going to refresh and just check to see if they have. Do we got the? Oh, now they did. There we go. We got 10 games. Josh is shooting 44% from the field. All right. Hasn't been necessarily the greatest from downtown. He's shooting 27.5%. Okay. But the thing, as I said, is that you cannot calculate for a gamer and what he's been giving you throughout the entire postseason. You want him to guard CJ, he's guarding CJ. You want him to guard Jalen Johnson, he's guarding Jalen Johnson. He's taken on the Maxey assignment at times. He's taken on bigger matchups, okay? He's helping, whether it be on Embiid, Drummond, whatever. You want to give him the VJ assignment, he's taking the VJ assignment, the Uber assignment, whoever, man. It does not matter. You want him to take on Paul George, he's guarding Paul George pretty well too, all right? And Paul George's got the height and the ability to shoot over him. He's giving you everything that you need. You just got to believe in him, all right? You just got to believe in him and let him rock, because when he gets out in transition, especially out in transition, for the most part, he's going to make the right pass. Yeah, sometimes you're going to get that fastball like you got today going to, like, you know, the 20th row out in the stands. But what Josh is giving you, man, just you can't even account for it, man. And then to add the 9 boards this postseason, the 4 assists, okay? He's getting you over 1 steal. Like, the man's a plus 14.5. He's giving you everything you need, man.
Beautiful, beautiful. Do me a favor. See if you find the post game. Whoever got the post game interview. See if you can find that. Send it to me in the Slack. In the meantime, salute to everybody in the chat once again. Mother's Day Massacre. The Knicks pour it on in Philly and leave no doubts. They get the sweep. 144 to 114. Welcome once again to Knicks Fan TV post game live, the #1 show for the fans, by the fans, man. Call us up on the KFTV Discord. Let us know what you guys thought about this game. Happy Mother's Day to the KFTV moms, the wives, the sisters, everybody who's celebrating Mother's Day, man. Salute to you. Hey, if you guys lost your mom untimely, man, we send our condolences and wish you guys well in good spirits. And hopefully this is a show that brings you together with us, man. To celebrate tonight's win, we are going 15% site-wide at shop.knicksfantv.com. So get your KFTV playoff merch, get your hats, get your rally towels for the ECF, because the New York Knicks are going back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 2nd straight year. Let me salute a couple more Super Chats. We are going to get to all the Super Chats. Everything will be covered on today's show, so have no fear. Just make sure you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Shout out to Ray Nobletza, Al. Big Town Fanchise channel member, $20 Super Chat. Says 2 series in a row that the Knicks made a team quit before the 4th quarter in a closing game. This time, it's more impressive because they didn't have OG. The team is clicking on all cylinders, and I think they can get better handling business. They did that against the Hawks with a historic win. They do it again against Philly. And, you know, I talk about it a lot, especially during these games. They have experience. They are battle-tested. They're running behind their captain, Jalen Brunson. But everybody's battle-tested, from Brunson. Karl-Anthony Towns has been to a Western Conference Finals. Mikal Bridges has been to an NBA Finals. Josh Hart has been battle-tested through here. Mike Brown has been battle-tested. He's got rings as an assistant. These guys have been through fires, man. Deuce, you know, as much as he struggled, like, these guys have been through fires. This is not brand new for them like the Atlanta Hawks. This is not brand new for some of these guys in Philadelphia, like a VJ Edgecombe. They know where they're trying to get to, and they are clicking. The chemistry is off the charts right now. Now the work begins, the battle begins, but this team, their chemistry's off the charts, bro, and that is why I wasn't buying into, the struggles in the regular season means they're going to be out in the first round, or the Hawks are going to knock them off. First off, they had too much talent for that, and secondly, when you got the captain at the helm, you're going to be a tough out. I'm not guaranteeing a championship, but you're going to be a tough out. And this team is rallying behind them. No OG, as the guy said, but we got to get to this next guy, man. It's our guy, Mikal Bridges. He had 12 points in this game, no threes, but my man is attacking and talking trash. He's becoming a New Yorker right in front of our eyes, bro. No three-point jumper, but he's tacking the basket and he's talking trash like he's on West 4th. Mikal Bridges, his aura, as the youngsters would say, is on another level right now. He's on another level right now, man.
My man said aura. CP really hanging out with the youngsters out there, man. You've been hanging out on the app a little too much, man.
That's right.
I don't know what's going on over there. But, hey, look. The fact of the matter is that Mikal Bridges has turned it around, and that's all that matters, because he is surely needed. And look, even when I am tough on Mikal, it's because we've seen him. We know what he's capable of. We just want to see it consistently. But the thing is that it's sometimes difficult to be consistent when you are that fourth option. And when OG has supplanted him, when Bridges was looked at as going to be the third option, OG took that over. But the beauty about this team, CP, it's the depth, even in the starting five. All right, so you got to give credit for Mikal, who even through his struggles, stayed focused, came back, and has executed at a high level. 6 of 10 from the field tonight, gets you 12 points, but an impactful 12 points. 4 boards, 6 assists, by the way. The guy is moving the rock, too. And so when you see that, plus, got to add the 3 steals. That's where he's really just changed things around. I think defensively is like the biggest thing, CP, because we saw that was consistent. We know what he can get back into an offensive bag, especially once he gets to the mid-range. But, I mean, the way that he's attacking even from the mid-range and even just attacking the hoop and just finishing tough layups, that's what we need. And especially when you go against a team like Detroit, who's going to be physical, you got to be able to play through contact and get those easy points and just keep them on their toes.
Yeah, I think, especially if it's Detroit, I said this even during the regular season, like, as hot as OG has been, I still look at Mikal as one of my big X factors in this series, man, because he is the one that can dribble into a tough shot. Like OG can, but it can get a little bit like mechanical, right? And against like a scrappy on a string defense like Detroit, like that could be a turnover, that could be a rush shot. But Mikal is the one that can turn something out of nothing and dribble into a nice little mid-range shot. And if he's shooting this way, like you're going to need that. And so I'm going to be curious to see once they are at full strength. And if it is Detroit, how will he assert himself in this offense? Because I think he's going to need to, especially when Detroit is a team that they're going to get in your jersey. There's going to be no room to move around like that. That is why, to me, he's going to be the X factor should they see this Detroit team in the ECF, man.
And that makes perfect sense. I mean, look, he's going to get the assignment too. Like, look, whether it's OG, he's going to probably have to take on the Cade assignment as well. He's going to have some difficulties. But I think the biggest thing for Mikal right now, as you talked about, is that he can create those tough shots. And adding to that, he's like Paul George in the sense where he can shoot over guys, man. I mean, the wingspan, the reach, it's just it's going to be difficult to block a shot from him. And the other thing, too, is like he has kind of like that, not the speed of Westbrook, but he has that Westbrook type of pull-up game where, remember when Westbrook was on OKC, very young, he'd fly down the court, stop at the drop of a dime, and then pull up for a mid-range?
Yeah.
Mikal has that ability. And so when you have that, that too adds to that complexity of how do you guard somebody? How do you as a team defensively get ready for something like that? And so the fact that he can just fly around screens, pull up at any moment, and for the most part, it's automatic. Mikal's going to be a tough cover, man, for any team. And that's where, even if it's Detroit, which I think it most likely will be, even if it's Cleveland, right? Let's give Cleveland that little bit of grace.
Right.
There's just too many options offensively for this Knicks team, man.
Yeah.
How are you going to stop them?
Yeah. And we're going to talk about it more in depth once the teams are revealed, but I'm almost wondering, like, obviously OG's going to get plenty of time on Cade. Again, assuming this Detroit matchup. Obviously OG would get a ton of time. I might start with Mikal. The way that he's defending now, this is going to be a much more physical matchup on him than Nickeil and Maxey were. Those guys were more quick. Cade is going to be more physical, but the way he's ball denying and covering, I might start off with him, and I might put OG on a guy like Tobias Harris to completely shut his water off. Because like I said, Hart had a little bit of trouble with that matchup last year in round 1. I might put, even though I like Hart's defense, I might put Hart on a SAR just to make sure you keeping him off the boards completely. And maybe put Jalen on a Duncan Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I might start off with that alignment and see how that goes. Obviously, in crunch time, you'll switch it up, but I don't want to give a SAR any type of energy on the offensive end to get those offensive rebounds. That's where the Pistons are dangerous, getting those extra possessions. So I might try with starting Mikal Bridges on Cade, man, just to see how that goes starting off.
That's not a bad idea. Although I think if you look back at what the Magic did with Cade, right? I think I just want to go off the rip and just get him out of all sorts of rhythm. The thing is that when I look at Cade, as Brunson is, although no, Cat's a facilitator though. Cade is truly the head of the snake for Pistons. Like if he gets stopped, and we saw what the Magic did, they kind of gave you the recipe with Franz on him. If you stop Cade, they really don't got another guy. Yeah. Dennis Jenkins is good, but he's not that. So
he's too wild. He's all over the place, Dennis.
Exactly. So like, why would you even go? Like, if you're a Pistons man, you really need Cade to get into a rhythm. And you saw after Franz went out, Cade got into more of a groove. And for me, just put OG on him, shut that water off. Because then if you gotta tell me, oh, we're gonna live with Tobias, we're gonna live with Duncan Robinson, anybody else creating, you know what? God bless you. If they make their if that's what happens, God bless, man. Yep. But I'm gonna try to shut off Cade as soon as possible. Match physicality with physicality, and just don't even give him any room to get to his spots.
For sure. And look, again, people in the chat, why is everybody assuming it's Detroit? We're not necessarily assuming Detroit. We are respecting what we think is the tougher matchup of the two teams. To say that, against the team that the Knicks got destroyed by, who they can still beat, this is how we would approach it. That's what we kind of saying here. We're not putting them past the Cleveland just yet, but I think they still are the favorite to win it, to beat Cleveland. And if that's the case, we're just going through potential scenarios of how we would attack that matchup. That's what we're saying. But salute to everybody in the chat, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to the Rhyme Animal, Alex. Chuck D in the building. Everybody throw a hashtag PE in the chat. Says, I haven't quite seen anything like this blend. It's Golden State Warrior ball movement, Lakers Showtime break, 90s Knicks D, Spurs pop unity, Celtics 86 passing, Bulls star leadership, OKC depth. I see many blends here. The relentless pursuit movement on D and O. It's the like winner take all prison ball. It's very, and shout out to Rhyme Animal Chuck D, man. To see the chemistry coming together during the toughest part of an NBA season is incredible. Really they're coming together during the hardest time, during money time. They are coming together during the most physical and toughest time to come together. It's beautiful. And as he said, the ball movement is off the charts, shot making, but I love their defensive intensity too, man. They're on the string right now.
That's the thing I love the most, CP, because what's crazy is that we're talking about essentially the same 7-8 guys that was here last year, and they're much better. Last year they were porous defensively. They were middle of the pack at best. Now you're telling me this team has become number 2 in the postseason? They were top 10 during the regular season. That is just the most impressive thing. And it's even what I talked about, man. Shout out to Michael, who over at Albany ESPN Radio. Every time I went on the show, I said, look, I'm actually confident in the defense. Can the offense at that time get back with the connectivity that we saw at the beginning of the season? It has. Now we're seeing this dominant two-way play, but the defense is just off the. I mean, CP, they're shutting off the water to guys, man. This is, I know this team probably could have held Philly under 100 points if they just did say all right, we're going to start the fourth quarter with our reserves and just, both sides be damned about defense. It's all going to be about offense for the last 12 minutes of this game. But the way they're playing defensively, man, and this is why I'm saying doesn't matter who it is. If it's Cleveland or if it's Detroit, they're going to shut off the water, man, some way, somehow. And they've shown you they can do that. And I'm so confident in this team's defense. I don't think anything's going to change about that. I just don't. Even look at even game 2, CP. Game 2 where they were struggling offensively. Cat was in foul trouble. You didn't have Mitch that day, right? OG gets hurt with about 2:30 some odd left in the game. But they really grinded that game out based on a lot of defense. And the offense was helter-skelter in the first half, man. They were still trying to figure things out. The defense is what came through to lead them home. So, this team defensively, man, I love everything about it.
Yeah, to me, the thing that's going to be key with their defense is not turning it over offensively. Not turning it over offensively and making sure that between Brunson and Towns that they're staying on their feet for the most part. You don't want uneven numbers in transition. Their transition defense has been good. Make sound decisions with the ball, and it's going to get tougher should it be Detroit. This is not, Philadelphia and Atlanta. That's not the Detroit defense. It's going to get a lot tougher. So the key is they've got to limit the turnovers to limit the damage in transition, because that is where a team like Detroit will burn you. That is where a team like Detroit, that's where you bail them out, where their half-court offense isn't much outside of Cade, where they run it up, and before you know it, it's a 10-1 run like you saw yesterday against Cleveland, is if you continue to turn the ball over and you're not controlling the boards. That is where Detroit can get you. But, yeah. Great points. Great points. We're going to get to the phones in a bit. Yo, shout out to Landry Shamet out. Good game by Shamet again.
Hell yeah.
He delivered once again on the road. Shout out to Landry Shamet, man. 12 points. All 12 coming from the three-point line. So great job by him and Deuce chipping in. And that was my key to this road stretch here for the Knicks, was one of those two guys, if not both, showing out here and giving the bench, even though the Knicks are leading in bench plus minus, I wanted to see that bench scoring really take it up a notch. Hang on one second. I wanted to see that bench scoring really take it up a notch. And Landry Shamet, man, excellent job again tonight. 12 points and the 4-6 from downtown in just 11 minutes. Great job by Landry, bro.
Great job by Landry. And look, I said it on the last post-game CP. This is the definition of a true professional. You start off in the postseason thinking you'd be part of like the 8 or the 9. You fall out because you weren't producing in the first round. You get a second opportunity, and what does he do? He comes out and he performs, man. And even look, he's not going to be a lockdown defender, but he is going to be a pest. He is going to fight around screens. He is going to get aggravating to who's got the rock. And I thought Shaman has come up big, especially in this series, especially in Game 3, where you're looking for somebody to give you that scoring since you lost OG, and Shaman just comes out and replicates it, legitimately replicates it. So Shaman's just been fantastic, and we're going to need him in the second round, no matter who it is, man, because if you're going to have the depth and this type of scoring, look, shout out to Alvarado, too, who went 3 or 6 from the field today as well.
Yeah.
Then you're just talking about, then you're getting, when you get a plus bench, that gives your stars even more time to rest, as we know. And then if they're getting more time to rest, they get to come out here and really go back and dominate.
True indeed, man. Shout out to B Cognato 94 says, took a nice pick with the broom, mom, grandma, and the fam at halftime. Nobody could stop us. Salute to Knicks Nation and all the moms on Mother's Day. New York forever. Shout out to Honcho 75 Al Fanchise channel member says, playoff P, podcast P, first quarter P, Knicks sweep. Let's go ECF. I didn't hear from Paul George all game, man. Well, Paul George
PEDP.
Percocet P, 7 points. Oh boy, Percocet P. A whopping 7 points with his team back against. Well, listen, man, he's done his time. He's a man of a certain age. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Not our problem. Knicks are hot. Real J Live, $20 super chat says, put him in the trunk. Knicks in 4. Brooms out, clean sweep. 8 wins down, 8 to go. We also got, I got BKGZ salute. CL Kenrick says $20 super chat. He's got the brooms out. 4040. Brunson had Barlow at the skating rink at the skate key.
Yo.
Shout out to skate key. Then got Reggie Millard with the 3-pointer. Deuce got loose. OG kick your feet up, and Brunson and the starters, y'all relax. Then sweep up the arena. Yes, sir. Shout out to the dog, man. Got some rest. Great job. Darry33, $20 super chat says, salute. Orange and blue skies. We are not just winning. We are showing and solidifying how dominant a team we have evolved into. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Shout out BKGZ to CP. I told you we were sweeping them. Salute. See you in the ECF. I'll be there. $20 super chat from BKGZ. Shout out to Jerome Wise. $20 super chat. Says, happy Mom's Day to the people. We swept them. Salute CP and Lex. Deuce was on fire. Everyone is better than Brunson until it's time to be better than Brunson. Mikal Bridges. Flames Bodega Cat. Just perfect. Perfect, Al. P-U-R-R. Get it? Perfect. On the assist. Like, he's got bars. Jerome dropping bars. On the assist, Sham the chin wow. Everyone needs an applause. Squad is battling and looking very good. Cedric Melvin with a $20 super chat just coming in. Says, brooms out on 95 North. Headed back home. Just witnessed a murder. Shout out to Cedric. Salute to everybody, man. We're going to get to all the super chats. We just getting it in right now. And let's get to the phones. Let me make sure. Shout out Jess Con Studio, $20 super chat. Says, so hype right now. We took the belt to Philly. So nice. Had to send some love your way, man, with $19.99, including shipping and handling. Salute to you. Salute to everybody showing love, man. Hey, we got over 3,600 people in the chat. If you guys are new in the chat, type in hashtag new. We will shout you guys out. Just type in hashtag on the chat. We'll shout you guys out. Salute to the Facebook family as well, man. We don't forget about you guys either. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook, on Twitter, X, and to Twitch. Salute. Kenneth DeJesus on the Facebook. Al says, love listening to you guys. You guys get me hyped. Salute, man. Yeah, well, wrapping up the series, I think everybody is super proud of this team. We all know they got a long way to go, but you got to love what you're seeing regardless, man. These guys are dominating right now, and they look great at it. So, shout out to the squad. Okay, Al. Let's get to the phones. Talon Harris, kick us off, man. Talon Harris, how you feeling? Do we got talent?
Yo. Talon Harris is in the building. What's going on?
How are you, man?
I'm great, man. First time caller, long time listener.
Yes, sir.
Y'all might remember me from Knicks Twitter Day.
Of
my girl
course.
took a picture of
Yeah,
us.
we won't forget, man. Of course.
T-Mills. Oh, man. I don't know. I just want to say Embiid is a family show, first off.
Yeah.
Paul George, you're going to jail. Did y'all see that stat, the last game?
Which?
Where his over and under was 17.5. He scored 15 in the first quarter. And he didn't score again for the rest of the game.
Yeah. So are you alleging that Paul George is point shaving? Allegedly, not me. That's you. That's you.
Hey, man. It's I don't know. I don't know, man. But it looks suspicious.
Okay, you're putting the tinfoil goofy. You're putting the tinfoil
goofy
goofy
the whole
on.
Series. And you just get cold when you get to 15 points. It's like it's a little shaky. But I don't know, man. Had a great day. I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Absolutely.
My mother right here. We had a beautiful day. We had some brunch in Jersey City by the water.
Nice.
We headed back during the first quarter. It was about when we driving home. I'm driving through the Highland Tunnel. I heard that we 9 for 10 from 3-point land, and I kind of left my body at that point. I don't really remember anything else after that. I already ordered a poster. From Staples of the Mitchell Robinson's posters.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing 40% off right now for some reason.
Nice.
I think Staples is in tune with what's going on right now. So if y'all want to get a poster right now, I think it's 40% off at Staples.
There we go.
Google posters at Staples. Get yourself a poster. I don't want to take up too much time. I just want to say that this show right here, I really appreciate what y'all do. This is my first time calling. I wanted to make sure it counted when I called in for the first time. I wanted it to be a special time. And I don't know, man. You guys, this is the best Knick coverage in the world, man. Number
Appreciate
one fan, for the fans, by the fans. Let's go, man.
Talent.
Let's get a banner.
Talent Harris on to the Discord. Rate that call in the chat. 1 being trash, 5 being facts. I'm going to rate it a 5, man. He came through. He's celebrating. He was watching the game with moms. Double duty. He called in a KFTV, Al, and showed some love to your squad. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. Shout out to Talent Harris and his family, man. That was a family show. Quality call, man. That's a 5 right there. That's a 5.
Put a 5 in the chat, people.
Yeah.
Put a 5.
That's a 5. Absolutely, man. Shout out to Talon Harris. And, hey, as he said, you can get the Mitch joints at Staples. You can get the T-shirts right here on shop.KnicksFanTV.com. Head over there right now, right on the front page. There you go, the KFTV Revenge T-shirt, man. And you can get it 15% off right now as we celebrate the Knicks sweep. 15% off the entire site, not just this T-shirt. You can get your rally towels. You can get your other playoff merch as well. Blue collar, big stage, all or nothing. We got a ton of stuff on the site, man. Just go up. As you see the site here, you click on shop, you get all your stuff, man. Your collections, your bundles, your hats, your hoodies, your crew necks, your shirts, accessories, all that good stuff available on shop.KnicksFanTV.com, and you can get it for 15% off. King Mott on the Discord. King Mott, are you there? King Mott.
Fellas, can you hear me?
Yes. You got a lot of Mother's Day commotion in the background. What's going on?
I'm over here in Nubilis. I'm celebrating, bro.
Let's go.
Let's go. I got a nice margarita in hand.
Okay.
From Fortaleza Blanco. That was a great win. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I don't really know what to say about this Knicks, man. They got me so hyped right now, it's not even funny. The Knicks are doing their thing. You guys are doing your thing. KnicksFanTV all day, every day. I mean, have you seen? I have never seen the Knicks play this well.
Yeah.
In my lifetime, man. I'm 39 years old. I don't even know what to say. I'm like exuberant. I'm gonna say all the big words right now. But I think anybody that calls in tonight, everybody that calls in today, everybody gets a 5.
Yeah.
There's nothing that nobody could tonight that's not a 5. And that's all I gotta say.
That's it.
I appreciate you, brother.
Now, who you
I'm about to be sipping all night.
who you celebrating Mother's Day with, man? Who you celebrating with? Who you want to shout out?
I got my girlfriend here. Evelyn's in the building.
Okay.
My mother's here. So we in Nubilis. I just hit. This is my third spot. We was at Catch earlier and Meatpacking was popping. I went to another spot, Aura, and now I'm in Nubilis.
Let's go,
top
man.
Top of the world right now.
Hey, man, you blessed. You on top of the world. Let's go. Let's go. You top shelfing it right now. Happy Mother's Day to you guys.
I'm top shelfing it for real, for real.
Let's go. King Mott on the Discord. Appreciate the call, man. Throw a 5. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't send no super chats, man. I've been like Googling it and AIing it. It's not allowing me to send any super chat.
I mean, if you have Cash App, you can hit $KnicksFanTV. Very easy. And truth be told, the super chats are great. It comes up on the screen, but YouTube definitely collects 30% on the super chat. So if you want to send it in full, $KnicksFanTV on the Cash App will be great.
Yeah, I gotta send you something because I know you just celebrated a big accomplishment getting married.
Appreciate you, man.
And Alex is always doing his thing. CK doing his thing. Alex always, when I pop up, he always hits me. So I appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Let's go Knicks, man.
King Mott on the Discord. Throw some 5s in the chat for King Mott. Al, if you see some of the hashtag news in the chat, scroll up a little bit. But I want to shout out to Cameron Rossi, 2484. Shout out to Cameron. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Joshua Cohen, 7719. Internetcino Trial, shout out to you. Welcome to 2Nice718. You see anybody else out?
George Seaton.
Salute, George. Salute to BK A-Rod. He's a Fanchise channel member and new. Anybody else?
Chris Evan?
No, shout out to Chris Evan. Welcome to the show. Welcome, Stay Youth, Way Clay. Shout out to Stay Youth, Way Clay. Anybody else who see Team Hashtag Newman?
I'm still looking. Okay.
Shout out to Terminator. He's a Fanchise channel member, but I think he's a Detroit fan.
He's definitely a Detroit fan.
Yeah, but he joined the Fanchise channel member. So, that should tell you the impact of KnicksFanTV, man. You got Detroit fans, supporting, and he's repping his team at the same time. Walking and chewing gum. We respect that. Shout out to Bennett as well, man. Bennett 940287. Welcome to you, man.
For a second, I thought you were reading a phone number.
I thought so too, man. Shout out to Panchi repping from Uruguay, Al.
Ooh, Uruguay.
Yeah, that's how they pronounce it. You got to let it roll off like that. I'm a diplomat, man. You got to let it roll off. Shout out back to MB. Salute to you back to MB. Who's that? Melv Sosa, okay. And Dave M2Y. Shout out to Dave M2Y. And you said Chris Evan. Okay, let's take a look at the key stats of the night, Al. And you let me know what you think here.
I also sent you the post-game presser.
Okay, copy. All right, so we'll do, let's go through the stats. We'll go through the presser as well. Knicks shoot 54% from the field, 50 for the 76ers. But here it is, 57% from downtown. The Knicks score 75 points from 3. Conversely, the 76ers could only muster 24. So they beat them by 50 from 3 alone. And the Sixers shoot 23% from downtown. The Knicks shoot 72% from the charity stripe. Got to get better there. Got to get tightened up. Some of that was Mitch, obviously. But either way, they got to tighten up, whoever's out there. But the Knicks did dominate the boards, 47-30. Great job there. Assists, 33 assists on 49 made field goals. Kept the turnovers down. 11 turnovers led to 10 Sixer points. Sixers turned it over 10 times, but the Knicks dominated them with 23 points off of turnovers. Knicks won the fast break battle as a result, 20-7. Points in the paint, they did lose that, 54-40. Sixers got them there. Largest lead of the night, 44 by the Knicks to 2 for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Look, man, when I'm looking at these things, I love to look at the hustle stats because that's going to tell me all I need to really know about this game.
Yeah.
And look, for tonight, the one thing I love the most It's fast breaks, man. And I said this on the last post game. The Knicks have been elevating their game in every series, okay? Last series against the Hawks, they talked about how that team was going to be very fast, try to get out in the open court. Well, the Knicks beat them at their own game. Sixers, they can move fast, but they like to play a little bit physical too, especially when you got Embiid. Oubre likes to tussle. Drummond likes to play physical. Knicks leveled up in Game 2 and Game 3 and played a physical game as well. And they were still attacking out transition. As I said, these are the two marks that you need, especially if you want to compete with a team like Detroit, who is going to be physical and get out fast. But what I like most, CP, is that this team continues to play fast. 20 fast break points to the Sixers 7. I mean, this is a Philly team with Maxey and Edgecombe.
Yeah.
All right. And you're telling me that we're getting out there getting 20 points in transition while Philly's only getting 7? That means two things. One, the Knicks are attacking and finishing at a high rate when they get out into the open space. 2, they are getting back in transition to eliminate guys from attacking out in the open space. So they're doing a hell of a job, man. That's my favorite thing from key stats.
Yeah, good points by you, man, especially on the turnover side. And again, against a team that you would consider is quicker and faster than them, that just tells you how locked in and in sync the New York Knicks are. I'm going to go with the threes in this one because quite quickly, just as King Mott said on his last call, this thing got out of hand pretty quickly. Like, you don't know what else to say. What are we watching? But, the Knicks shooting 57% from downtown is just unbelievable. They outscore the Sixers by 50 from 3. 25 threes made for the Knicks. They tied the record in a quarter with 11. They go 25 of 44. Sixers go 8 of 35, where, Joel Embiid did say it in a press conference after their Game 2 win. He was like, or Game 3 rather. He said, look, we're not a three-point shooting team. And that is, again, advantage Knicks, where, look, they had a ton of advantages in this series, but that was certainly advantage Knicks. And tonight, it was just beautiful to see, but it was also great to see that a guy like a Deuce McBride kind of led the way there because he was overdue in terms of kind of just breaking out of that slump. He was way overdue. So just great job by Deuce. Shamet as well, all 12 of his points coming from 3. Brunson, Hart chipping in. And this is a full squad victory. And when the dog comes back, he's going to add to the three-point prowess. So overall, great job by the squad. And the key stats of the night, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you guys by Prize Picks. If you guys haven't found out by now, Prize Picks is available in all 50 states, including back in New York. Prize Picks was a partner of ours when it first came out, when it was in New York. It had left New York, and now it is back. So right now, you can download the Prize Picks app, use our code KFTV, and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play a $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. And the way to play Prize Picks, it's real simple. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. That's it. If your picks are right, you cash in. And with the Knicks rolling, I'm looking at Brunson's points, maybe stacking a couple projections in the same lineup. That's one of my favorite features. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Points, assists, threes. Another good thing about Prize Picks, early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you can lock in your winnings before the game even ends. And it's quick to deposit, withdrawals are fast and secure, and you can even follow on the social feed to see what the community is building. So once again, download the Prize Picks app, use the code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. All right, shout out to our guys at Prize Picks. Okay, let's get a couple phone calls in, and then we'll get to the post-game. We'll get to the post-game soundbite from the player of the game. And shout out to, let's get to the Knicksfix on the phones. Knicksfix, how you doing? Do we have Knicksfix? Ooh, Knicksfix is usually ready. Knicksfix, are you there? All right, well.
CP, Alex, can you guys hear me?
Yes, how are you, man?
Yo, I'm reporting from enemy territory right now, man. It's really
that's right.
Okay. Are you on the run, or are you in safe cover? Are you on the run or not? Sound like you're in a frenzy right now.
I stepped outside, man. Safe cover right now. Okay. Oh, my God. That was BTA. Yeah. Bro, this place is all Knicks fans.
Yeah.
All Knicks fans. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Anyway, All right, so you guys can hear me clear, though,
Yeah,
right?
loud and clear. You got it.
All right, so when the game started, as soon as Deuce started to go off for 4 threes, I was like, this is over. This is over. Bro, I looked up, we had like, what, 13 threes by the first half? To close the first half?
Yes.
13 or 12?
I believe it was 13. I think it was 13. Yeah, Al, if you check
crazy,
the NBA.com stats, how many they had in a half.
Let's see.
Dude, I mean, when you're watching this live, I mean, it's like, bro, they're shutting off the water at the well. It's like Maxey can't get nothing. Edgecombe can't get nothing. They're trapping Embiid. Like, every single play, or like Maxey trying to come around a pick, they're trapping it. I mean, I've never seen the Knicks play like this. I'm going to be honest. Like, we get on the Knicks all the time. Bro, this is the best defense. Mikal has stepped up like crazy right now. I don't know what to say, man. I don't what you fellas feeling?
Bro, I felt like this team was always capable of doing this, man. Y'all heard me, man. I wasn't buying all the doom and gloom, man. I told y'all a long time, take the diapers off. They will come together when the time is right. They will lock in when the time is right. They were capable of playing this level of defense because it's their intensity. It's a mindset. Y'all heard Antonio Daniels. Forget me saying it. We had an NBA champion come on this show, Al, and tell us defense is a mindset more than a skill set. Yes, they have the guys that can do it. The OGs, how he's physically imposing. Mikal Bridges with his skill. But you got to lock in up here. This is why Karl-Anthony Towns is denying shots. You know, Jalen Brunson is holding his own because it's a mindset. And as a collective, they are locked in on the mission because they know offensively there's talent all over the place. It's got to start with the defense, and they're locked in right now.
CP, the only thing I'm seeing, right, is when a smaller wing gets on Cat, like when PG is guarding Cat, he's not going straight to the block right away. That's the only thing. Otherwise, the Knicks are playing perfect, yo. Also, yo, I want to shout this out. Some dude named Ruckus Darylin or something. He's wearing one of your. I saw a KFTV hat out here.
Nice.
I was like, yo, you watch KFTV? He was like, yep, we out here. I was like, yo, I'm the Knicksfix.
Nice. Yeah, I met one of your homies too, man. I met one of your homies after game 2, I think, outside. Yeah. I don't know if he told you.
They're here with me. They're here with me. They were super hyped up to see you, bro.
Okay.
Yo, bro, CP, what a community you've built. It's insane.
Yeah,
you,
man.
Alex, all the fellas, bro. Stay up. Let's go.
Man. Absolutely,
man. 4 in the ECF, bro. Let's stay up.
Let's go, man. Definitely thank God for the community, man. Thank God for the team that we have assembled here. And the community that's just growing exponentially. But that's by you guys. That's a lot of you guys at home. Your work, like, share, and subscribe, and put it in the group chat. And you know, it's kind of just takes on storm. But we appreciate all of that, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Especially in this age of negativity, we're doing something positive, man, and something constructive. And we bring the people together. It means something. It's bigger than basketball. I always said this is bigger than wins and losses.
100%.
It means something when we bringing people together in this type of way. So, hey, man, it's a labor of love. We love to do it, and this is why we show up day in and day out, including Christmas, Mother's Day, New Year's. We here, man. We definitely here. Let me get to STG Nick. STG.
How we doing, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Are you on the Iron Horse? Sound like you're on the Iron Horse.
I am. Yes, I'm on the way back right now. Just wanted to give a quick call in. What a just amazing. I mean, like, coming into this series, we were talking Boston or Philly. A lot of us were saying Boston, but, like, you know, all the matchups issues that we thought Philly would give us, I thought we did an amazing job handling them. The way they played Maxey, hopefully we get to the finals. If we could do that on SGA, put 2 guys on him, get him off the ball, like, that is awesome. Same thing with hopefully, if it is Detroit, doing what we're doing on Maxey, hopefully they can continue to do that because it has been very well. Mikal has been amazing. Now we get a week off, and then hopefully, you know, the guys rest up, but they still stay in rhythm because this whole series has been just about rhythm, getting into their shots, hitting their shots. It's been definitely like a sight to see. You know, the one thing, I guess, if you want to be like, you know, take stuff away, it's like hopefully Towns limits the fouls going forward because that was the one thing that was a little consistent all series. But, you know, once you're going up against, you know, Durant and those guys aren't really doing what Embiid does. So I'm not too concerned about that going forward. But, you know, just super proud of the guys. You know, the shots were falling left and right tonight. It was nuts. They finished with, I think, 25. 3 should have been 26, but they challenged a Deuce foul. I was like, whatever. That was a 4-point play, but they took it away. But no, the place was in there heavy with Knicks fans. Went in there and took it over from the get-go. And then, you know, the minutes were very low tonight. No one played 30 minutes. So, you know, keep it going.
Keep them fresh.
Get a week off, prepare.
Keep them fresh. Keep them fresh, man.
And I was going to say one last thing. Like, I hope this, you know, Cavs series goes as long as it can so those guys will be worn out and, you know, we have time, you know, to rest up and then just continue to do
Yeah. It's as good as you can ask for, man. Let's get it going. STG Nick calling in from the Iron Horse. Get home safe, man. STG, salute to you. Okay, we'll go to one more call. Everybody, rapid fire, man. I got to get to the Mother's Day. Al got to get to the Mother's Day. Everybody enjoying the Mother's Day, but I got to get to it, man. I got Thai food downstairs, man. It smells fantastic. I got to get to that as well. You know what I'm saying? So I got the wife and the family waiting on me. But, hey, we got to celebrate. Everybody knows, this is priority.
What'd you get,
right
CDP?
now.
What'd you get? The pad Thai chicken? What you getting, man?
My Thai food order. So I got a great place by me. But anyway, Thai food order. I get the Thai basil fried rice. You got to get that. I get the Siam shrimp, which is good. Now, my sister and the squad, they get their sweet and sour chicken. They're into that. And then we get the drunken noodles.
Oh, the drunken noodles.
We get the drunken noodles. Yeah. I already ate. See, I double up. I had my Croatian meal earlier. So shout out to my father-in-law. Father-in-law got on the grill. You know what I'm saying? So I had the steaks, I had the cevapi, I had we shrimp already. So I already ate. I'm about to go in again. It's Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? So we double up on Mother's Day. So I already ate technically, but I'm about to get it in. Second round of the finest of the finest. Shout out to the Shells. This is his bottle here. And yeah, man. That's just how it's going, man. I like these early post games so then you can have the rest of the night for the family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How's your Mother's Day going so far, man?
Well, we had a brunch outside in my backyard. So we ate, we had a nice little brunch, had some quiche.
Nice.
Wife did some cooking, but she wanted the yard to look pristine. So I was out doing yard work this morning, man.
Put you to work.
So I was mowing the lawn, I was cutting the hedges, I was getting the table ready, did the whole damn thing, man.
Yeah.
Had to go to the grocery store to get all the stuff.
Yeah.
Look, man, we had a little, had some mimosas out there, so I feel pretty good.
That's nice.
We were doing the damn thing, man. We were doing the damn thing.
That's good, man. Good for you, bro. And send the Mother's Day regards to everybody at the crib as well, man. All right, Will.
Right back at you, bro.
Will from LI. Go ahead and unmute your mic. Will.
Yes, CP, aka, sorry, Alex, you guys got me?
Yes, we're loud and clear, bro.
Yes, sir. I'll go rapid fire, man. Hey, man, let's just give it up to the moms first. Shout out to the moms.
Sure.
But look at what we've done. Oh my God. Listen, man, I wasn't there today, but I was there for Game 3. I know that you were in there too, so you saw how we basically took over that building. If anything, Philly should be thanking New York. We are stimulating their economy. Look how many Knicks fans was in that building tonight. MSG South just straight up took it over, man. And then I think that enough isn't given to Mike Brown. Look at what Mike Brown's done. We have the most scoring bench in the playoffs by far. These guys are not being overworked at all. These guys are sitting. Our starters are rested. Everybody's coming in 100%, giving their all on defense. Don't get me wrong. I was there for Game 3 in Atlanta. I was looking at Mike Brown real crazy too. I was like, yo, is he the guy? I don't know. But he came through and he pulled through, and look what he got this team doing, man. Everybody's humming. Throughout the whole year, you're hearing everybody saying they gave up Mike Brown. He lost the locker room.
Yeah.
And then the other day, what did I see? I saw Cat getting interviewed. And then they were acting. Next thing you know, Mike Brown comes back in his background. Like, oh, yeah. The chemistry is different, bro. The chemistry is different. We don't have a coach running our players into the ground. That's what Nick Nurse did. Look at what Nick Nurse. Nurse needs a nurse, okay? Nick Nurse needs a nurse, okay? But I'm going to just leave it with this, man. Hey, shout out to STG and the Knicksfix for getting out of Philly safe and sound. Because I'll tell you, CP, when I was there for Game 3, I almost got into a fight getting out of that place.
Wow.
Them Philly fans are greasy. These guys are crashed out.
Yeah.
Dude was over here sweating. It was crazy. He was like, oh, they haven't won in 30 years. I just said, bro, it don't matter. You still lost. And this guy was trying to swing on me. I was like, you know what? Let me get out of here.
Yeah.
I got out of there real quickly. Get out of Philly, guys. It's sweet. We got the win. Get out of there. We got to worry about Detroit or Cleveland next. Either way, it's Knicks and 4. Shout out to Knicks Nation. We got it, baby.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to move carefully out there, man. Hopefully we haven't heard any stories out, but you got to move carefully. You do all these celebrations inside.
Crazy.
By the escalator. Yeah, we turned up by the escalator. But once you step outside, just get to where you're going. Luckily, after Game 3, we got the ride. J. Cal dropped us off at the Amtrak, jumped on the Iron Horse, and we was out of there. That's it. Surrounded by Knicks fans. We were insulated by Knicks fans, and we got up out of there.
Bro, I remember just going out there for a Jets-Eagles game. And I was like, Philly fans... Bro, grandmothers were chirping at me and my friends. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
What is going on out here,
it's
man?
They're kind of like Shelbyville. You know, remember the Shelbyville episode of The Simpsons? They're kind of like the Shelbyville type of people.
That's a very great comment.
They're bred a little bit differently. They're wired a little bit differently. So it's kind of like Shelbyville. I think that was a perfect analogy for the Philly fan. You know, for the Philly
great
local.
poll right there. Great poll.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hear from the captain now. Let's hear from the captain, Jalen Brunson. He met with Lisa Salters here after the game. Here was the captain.
Just how have you guys been able to make it look so easy?
I think we're looking at it like just a game, one quarter at a time, one possession at a time. Not really focusing on the circumstances of the game. Just go out there and playing for each other, and just trying to stay focused.
The three-point shooting today was just off the charts. 25 made threes that tied an NBA playoff record. Just what was the key to the three ball tonight?
I think it started with our defense, and then us being able to get in transition and create good looks. Everything started with the defensive side of the ball, and made things a lot easier for us.
And Miles McBride kind of set the tone in the first quarter with his three-point shooting. What impressed you about the way Deuce and Landry Shamet both have stepped in for OG?
I mean, that's what they do. I mean, it just happened to be they're both locked in on the same day. I mean, they do that. And the amount of open looks they got created a great rhythm, created more confidence for them, and then the ball just kept going through for them.
It's now 7 consecutive wins for you guys. Just what has been unlocked, fallen into place, call it whatever, but since going down in that Atlanta series?
I mean, we're focused. We're staying poised, staying composed, just focusing on the little things, one day at a time, one game at a time. Just not looking ahead at all, just staying in the moment.
Eastern Conference Finals are next, but when you guys are playing like this, does it really matter who you face?
One game at a time. One game at a time. We'll cross the vision when we get to it.
There it is. Well said by the captain. The poise, the leadership. You can't understate that part of it in terms of why they're here. Yes, talent can get you to a certain level, but the leadership, playing behind the captain, perfectly said. And the one thing I love that he said when he opened it up is what I've been saying about this team in terms of how I want to see them play. Defense leading to offense. Whether it's Detroit or whether it's Cleveland, playoff defense, you have to find your advantages. You may not always have those advantages in isolation with your best scorers. You hope so. And in crunch time, you have confidence that Jalen can do it. But using your defense to turn the team over, or using your defense to end possessions, grabbing a board and going to find offensive advantages when you're outnumbering the defense, that's the name of the game, bro. Easy offense and offense into a rhythm, and that's what this Knicks team has been doing on this. I
can't even hear you, bro.
You can't hear me?
Can't hear you.
Check.
Can't hear you.
Hang on. Check. Am I good? Check. Can people in the chat hear me? One time.
Can't hear you.
One time. If people,
I'm gonna hop out. Let me hop out. I'll hop back in.
All right, hang on. Can people in the chat? Can you hear me? Just give me a thumbs up in the chat. Hang on. People in the chat, can you hear me? People in the chat. Okay, all right. People in the chat saying I'm good. So, Al, you jump out and come back in. All right? All right, once again, this KFTV post-game live. A little technical difficulties. It is what it is. Knicks win the game. And I'll explain what I was saying to Alex in just a second. Call us up on the KFTV Discord with your takes. And a raucous Knicks Nation here with us. Alex, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know what happened, man. I couldn't hear you.
It's a little glitch in the Matrix, man. It happens, man. It's just a little glitch in the Matrix. It's all good. But what I was saying was that listen, it was excellent points there made by Jalen Brunson, and I thought the key to his interview there was what I've been thinking is one of the keys for the Knicks here in the playoffs is, look, the defenses are getting stingier in the playoffs. You're looking for advantages. The Knicks' pathway to that, it's not always going to be in the half court. It's not always going to be in isolation. But if you can use your defense to turn the team over, to end possessions with your rebounding, and then get out in transition It's an excellent way to catch the team outnumbered and get into a rhythm that way.
Absolutely. And look, when you're looking at that's why it's so good for the Knicks to be a strong rebounding team, right? And it just doesn't end with Towns or Mitch. You got Hart, and then OG, the way that he's been playing. Mikal's adding some on the board, adding as well as grabbing the cleaning the glass, and then Jordan Clarkson's just been a revelation, man. The way that he's been able to get offensive boards and defensive boards as well. So with the Knicks being able to stop teams from getting those second chance opportunities, or just even getting out in transition and trying to attack, that's what's made this defense even more stingier, right? Because they're getting the second chance opportunities now. They're putting you behind the 8 ball and say, now when you come down the court and you get into your set, you better hit this thing right, because if not, we're about to get out there and go do our thing on the next possession.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay. Let's shout out some more super chats. Let's go. Let me start from the top here. Just make sure I'm getting to them. Kind of going through them in order, but we're going to get to all the super chats. $10 super chat from NY to PA87. Fanchise channel member says, that business in Philly was crazy work. What excuse now? They tired while at home. Good job, Knicks. KFTV. Salute, man. Shout out to MSG Go 11 says, CP Alex, let's go, man. What a game all around. Bring on Detroit, man. We ain't scared. So proud of Cat, the way he is playing. This team is just as you said, we are dangerous. Bye-bye, Philly. Bye-bye, man. Shout out to, let me get through the rest of the $10 ones. GQ the Prince 203 said, had to chef up a guava Henny margarita. That sounds good, man. To celebrate,
that sounds delicious.
That sounds really good. To celebrate the belt we put on them, Embiid and Philly. The time is now, fellas. 8 more to go. Hard to imagine that. 8 more to go for sure. Who else?
I thought you were talking about it was hard to imagine the guava margarita.
Oh, well, that too. That too sounds good, though. Shout out to Eric L. Beats, KFTV's resident DJ. Watch Party Gang will be back up and running shortly, so hang tight there. But we have to take off tonight. A little ceasefire, if you will, Al, for Mother's Day, man. Shout out to Eric L. Beats. Great day for us Knicks fans. Knicks win by 30. Pacers lose their pick to the Clippers, and the Swamp Dragons fall to the 6th pick. Brooms, belts today. Now let's recover and prepare for the ECF. But hang on, Alex. I totally missed this. Whoa, did this just come in? I hope it did. We got a $200 super chat from Sun Doggy 8. Says, huge win and momentum. Love how this team turned it around. KFTV and NYK vibes are immaculate. Shout out to Sun Doggy Al for donating to the machine. $200 super chat. The guy sponsored maybe 50 franchise channel memberships this year. So, I mean, that type of support. You support us. You can support us for free. We appreciate it all. But we appreciate guys like Sun Doggy, man, sponsoring the machine. And we appreciate it, man. Absolutely appreciate it. Okay.
Shout out to Sun Doggy.
Yep. Absolutely. Shout out my guy, Christopher Abbott. Text me right now. Salute. Says, book your flights from Philly. Save them a trip to New York. Shout out to Christopher Abbott. Said he had a show today, but he's on the grind on Broadway. Make sure you guys check out Death of a Salesman on Broadway. All right, CM says we missed the Sun Doggy super chat a while ago. CM, you gotta set it. You gotta set it to be in the Discord. You gotta set it to be in the Discord, man. Shout out to Sun Doggy though. We gotta make sure we acknowledge those fairly quickly. Okay, Grabba on the Discord. Let's go rapid fire. We want to get to as many people as we can and get back to Mother's Day. Grabba, go ahead.
I'm in the spot.
In the spot.
What's good, man? How y'all feeling today, man?
Yeah, great, man. Fantastic. Man.
Fantastic.
Man, I told you, CP, what I got on right now, man. I got that polo, man, buttoned all the way to the top, man. This is business as usual. I told you, man. We ain't got no diapers on over here. Get the brooms out. CK, I know you somewhere listening. I know he got his broom out right now, man. I'm lit, man. I'm not trying to get too overexcited. We got, 2 more. We got another round before we get to the finals, but I really don't see nothing stopping this team unless they stop themselves, dude. Like, as long as I think the biggest thing that we got, moving forward, it's like, say if we play Detroit and then OKC, we got to make sure these turnovers stay down. You know what I'm saying? We can't be turning the ball over. That's the one thing. If we're going to go into these series and, try to pull them both out, keep the turnovers down. And we good, man. OKC like to give up a lot of threes. And the way we shooting, man, sky's the limit, man. Knicks Nation, #1 show for the fans, by the fans.
Everybody enjoy your Mother's Day, man. I'm going to holler at y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Grabba on the Discord. Salute. All right, let's get to some more people. Happy Mother's Day to everybody celebrating. Knicks win 144 to 114. Rapid fire. Here we go. Coach Henry, you're up next. Coach Henry, how you feel?
Yo, you hear me?
Yes.
Look, I ain't called all year. It's been a while. I didn't like how we were playing all season, and that was part of the reason I didn't want to rain on the parade. Brunson was looking like giving me deja vu from when I seen Melo and Amari, and Cat was Amari, and it was just giving me bad vibes. I knew Mike Brown had something up his sleeve. I'm glad to see that he incorporated all the players. Now we're playing like a real team. Everybody can score the ball. We just swept the Sixers without OG. So the way I look at it, all we got to do is focus on OKC. Knicks up. Let's go.
Let's go. Well said, man. Well said, Al. You know, he came forward, hat in hand. He admitted that he was a little too down on this team. He was a little too down. Listen, man, I've been preaching the gospel all season long, from platform to platform, from KFTV to the world. You just got to wait and see how it plays out. Just wait and see. Things can change very quickly, not just in the NBA, but in sports. Chemistry, it's a funny way, the way things can form. Still got work to do. We're not crowning them, but, you know, they have transformed from the team that was inconsistent. You didn't know what identity they were, who they were, and now they're looking like a well-oiled machine. It can change that fast, bro. Look, Pacers, prime example last year, right?
Yep. Actually, this Knicks team is kind of giving me 2007 Giants vibes, man.
Okay.
Just saying, like, you talk about coming together at the right time, right? What was the last game of the regular season? Losing to the big bad Patriots?
I was there.
And then what happened in the end, right?
Yeah.
Hey, who's the big bad team that's looking dominant on the West right now?
Absolutely.
Could be OKC. Who knows? We got to fit. They're gonna kill the Lakers. So that's a whole other story. And
bloodbath.
But
I almost feel
whoever
bad.
it's Timberwolves, Spurs, whoever finished off in that series, man, it could be them. It could be Spurs. It could be Wolves. We don't know how it's gonna end. But the point is that Giants team got hot at the right time. They repeated that 4 years later. Knicks are getting hot at the right time, man. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And they're, knock on wood, health. I mean, OG, the hammy's not too bad that they thought that he could have been back for game 3 or game 4, but you get him even more rest. Now he should be even better for when you got to go face Detroit or Cleveland, whoever is next in the Eastern Conference Finals.
I remember that night vividly, man, and I remember leaving, and I said to myself, they could beat this team. That Giants had an opportunity to win that game outright. And I remember, Brady went 2 deep post routes to Moss, the same play back to back, right in front of me. And he missed the first one. Second one, he got it. And they won the game basically off of that play. And I left that game saying, if we see this team again, we see them in the Super Bowl, the Giants can beat them. I literally said that. I said the Giants can beat them. Well, and yeah, that was it, man.
Well, think about it. If it is okay, well, we beat the Spurs in the cup.
For the cup. Yep.
Think about how close those games were. How'd you feel about when we lost to the Thunder? Like, especially that first game, I was like, ooh, we were right there, man.
It's tough. Yeah, it's close.
We were right there.
It's close.
Even the second one, man.
Yeah.
Close.
One thing's for sure, they will be a tough out. And that's all we want to see, man. Go down swinging. But I like the way that this Knicks team is playing. Shout out. We got a couple super chats in the Cash App. A $100 super chat from Daniel Himmelsbach. Al. Shout out to Daniel. Let me get the soundbite for that. Shout out to Daniel, man. A $100 Cash App. Says, appreciate all you do, man. Enjoy the Thai food. Shout out to Daniel. We definitely appreciate the love. Shout out to Wesley. $5 super chat on the Cash App. Says, for the shout out, KFTV, love the channel. Shout out to Wesley, Jay, Mr. Alejandro as well. Okay, Too Cold T. Cole, rapid fire. Let's go.
Mic check 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go. We brought up the brooms on them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, this series to start off with, I honestly wanted Boston, but I didn't think that we were going to handle them the way that we did. But this team just looks different. I've been watching the Knicks my whole life, and I've never seen the Knicks play this way. Anytime the Knicks get me too high, they always let me down usually. But something's been different since that Atlanta game. You know, we haven't been playing with our food, and that's what we need right now. Alex said that this team reminds him of an old Giants team. This team right now is clicking on all cylinders and reminding me of that 2011 Dallas Mavericks team that won. They swept that championship Lakers team in that second round. That first round was a little challenging with Portland, but they came through. And then after that, they beat, I believe it was OKC and Durant and them boys, and then came through and beat LeBron and them. So our path, I feel like our path is very similar. We're potentially going to get that matchup against Detroit all year. People have been saying, you know, they've been smacking us up. It's a different team. Playoffs are different. It's not the regular series. So we will come through and we will win. So happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. I didn't get to see my mom because I'm in Texas and she's in Jersey, but talking to her, every time I talk to her, she's like, oh, the Knicks won again. You might get that parade. You might get that parade.
Let's go.
I'm praying. We get that parade and even get into the finals.
Let's get
to the finals. Trying to be at that watch party. And you already know what it is. Also, got my KFTV playoff merch in. I want to say, hey, if you haven't got it, go pick it up. The quality is fire.
Yeah. How you like the shirts? How you like the shirts this year, man?
Oh, the shirts are amazing. I got both. Like now I kind of want to get a hoodie because I just love the graphic of it. But now you got me wanting to get that Mitch tee because that was by far the best dunk of the playoffs. And I'm glad that Mitch got that revenge last round. That is a nasty poster, nasty shirt. But now the merch, the t-shirt feels great. I had got the New York vs. the World a year or two ago when that dropped in. The quality of this shirt is way better than the last shirt. Still love the other shirt, but this quality is fire too. And I just want to say appreciate y'all, love the channel, and go Knicks.
Appreciate it, man. Too Cold T Cole on the Discord. And yeah, man, head over to shop.knicksfantv.com. 15% off site-wide, the All or Nothing t-shirts. And I'm rocking the Blue Collar Big Stage t-shirt, which is up here right now. And yeah, we did switch up the quality. We went with the Shaka wear rather than the American Apparel 1301s. We went with the Shaka wear. It's more heavyweight, thicker quality, good wash through. And we went with the direct to fabric design here, print job here. So shout out to the print team, and it comes with the custom KFTV tags and all of that. So shout out to everybody getting their playoff merch. Okay, back to the phones. Rapid fire, people. Rapid fire. GiantKnick, you up next.
Yo.
How are you, man?
Yo, what's good? Yo, Alex, real quick before we jump to the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yo, I know you mentioned the Giants. You know, nice correlation. Yeah. Have you ever thanked the Giant before? You ever thank the Giant fan for doing your just do for the Jets, considering the fact that the Patriots were in your division?
Oh my goodness gracious.
he does owe us a thank you, doesn't he? He does.
Oh my! I think he do. I'm a diehard Giant fan, bro.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I share the same passion as you, Alex. But I don't ever recall a thank you.
Talk to him.
Maybe go talk to your local Jets fans, man.
Nah, yo, all right. Anyway, I mean, you could thank CP, but anyway,
CP gets enough thanks,
so
man. I gotta hear enough about the Giants on the show all the time. But fine, you guys want to thank you.
It's weird, yo. It's weird because, real quick, it's weird because we have an animosity.
Yeah.
Yet we're brothers and we share the same stadium.
Sure.
Like it's crazy. But anyway, real quick, going to the Knicks, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I didn't think we was gonna blow them out. You know, I thought it was gonna be a little competitive. I thought at least they were gonna, go out swinging. Like I didn't feel like they swung at all. It was weak.
I thought Game 3 was a backbreaker. You know, after that, they're packing for Cancun. I thought Game 3 was a backbreaker.
Man, but for veterans, to show at least the youngins, like, yo, this is how we do it, is to lay down like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he put up some numbers, Embiid, that is, but overall, like, I don't know. Like, I just felt like they ain't put up the best effort. But anyways, forget about them. The Knicks, yo, what I tell y'all? I'm like, the ebbs and flows of the season, up and down, and we not done yet.
Not done, man.
But not done yet. Not at all. We still got a lot to go. But like I said, ride with the team. This team is going to, whatever it is, at the end of the day, we could criticize whatever it is. But at the end of the day, once we lock into the playoffs, once we pass that phase of the regular season, at that point, all that complaining-ish, like, throw it out the window. Because it don't matter, because they can't get rid of people during the playoffs. So what are you arguing about? So lock in, right? I'm gonna be on the other side of the fence. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit there and you know, applaud like it's like we all been here. Nah, because there's been mad people, like you said. I don't want to curse, you know. I curse a lot, but I ain't gonna curse. Pissing and duking in their diapers. Come on, man.
Let's go, man.
They said bench Hart.
Yeah.
They said family showed Mikal Bridges and them picks, right? Like, you gotta, like, them people, like, come on, bro.
Let's go, man. Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. Giant Nick on the Discord. Solgod, go ahead. You up next. Rapid fire, Solgod.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, man. What's your name? Where you calling in from, man?
I'm calling in from New York, the only place to call from. Number one show by the fan for the fans, baby.
Let's go. For the fans, by the fans. Okay, let's go.
All right, first time caller, first of all, CP, thank your wife, thank your mother for letting you come up here and spend some time with us on this happy Mother's Day Massacre.
Anytime.
You too, CK, thank you for taking time away from your family to get this show right.
Ciao,
Before
CK.
I get into the Knicks, the one thing I want to say, all y'all in the chat that didn't give them likes is greasy. 3,000 people in here and only 1,000 likes. Shame on y'all on this day that we just got this 4-sweep win. Y'all need to be blessing the chat, blessing the likes so you can get the algorithm up. Now on to my Knicks. I'm locked in. I don't know what was said in the locker room when they did what they did at the Atlantic for them 2 games, but ever since then they came laser focused. I love everything that I'm seeing. I was always happy that Mikal, when he came to the postseason, we always said he started doing his defense, he get real comfortable, and then see what he do. And defensively, he's been fantastic. My only criticism for him has always been that he wasn't going to the hole, going in the post, and he's in that post murking people. So I love seeing that. I love that we transitioning and running things through Cap, because you got that dude up there like a skyscraper. He could see everything. Give him the ball and let him facilitate. Brunson still getting his picks, being kept in clutch. No worries there. I wish Josh, when he drives, would post more instead of looking to kick it back out, because sometimes he got them open looks and he just don't see it.
Yeah.
I want to see him do that more going forward. For the next round, I'm not worried. Whoever we face. We peaking at the right time. Everybody is flowing and going, and I love to see it. The only thing I had that disappointed me this game was we got to that 4th quarter and the bench got in, and I'm like, this is your time to get your minutes in, because we're going to have a good break. Get your minutes in and keep the game up. They was letting, I don't know what they was doing today, but you got to be better. Lock in more, because you coming off the bench and we might need y'all for the next round, because we know we're going to get more physical from here.
Yeah.
We fighting the players and the refs, because the refs ain't doing us no favors. So that's what I got to say. Happy Mother's Day Massacre to everybody.
Let's
Glad
go.
everybody came out mostly healthy, and I can't wait for the next round. Love y'all. Have a good day.
Solgod, appreciate the call. Brand new caller. Shout out to Solgod, man. Call back anytime. Let's head down to Australia. I got to hear from my guy AK before he prepares for work on Monday. AK, talk about it, man. Let's go.
Yeah, that was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Come on. We wake up at 5:30 and we are here. Deuce McBride is literally the reason why I damn near lost my voice. Where are they at? Colin Coward, where are you at? What are they talking about? Jalen Brunson's the 4th best player on the team. What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Come on, man. I've never seen this before in my life. I was born in 1999 down here in Australia. Never seen a sweep in my life. And we are here for it. We got Landry pulling up from 3. We got Deuce with the stroke from 3 deep. Pause. All right? Before, right, I came on the call. I said we could not guard the Ross Clark 3. Now the Sixers can't guard the Ross Clark 3. None of them can guard the Ross Clark 3. We up. We are up. We coming for the Pistons. We spinning the block back. We are winning this.
Let's
all
go.
right? We are winning this year. We are out the window with it.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
AK
Let's go.
on the Discord. Check it in. all the way from the land down under. Big up to all the Australians, man. All of our Aussie KFTV fans. And shout out to AK for repping. He's hype right now, Al. Throw some fives in the chat for our guy AK repping the Aussies, man. I love that type of energy. I don't know.
That was the energy, man.
God knows what time it is. I don't even know what time it is over there. He's hype right now. Let's go.
What is the time in Australia? What is the time in Australia right now? We'll get that off.
Triple C.
9:53 a.m.
AK bust out the Yardman talk. I said, yo, where did this come from? I said, bro, let's go. But I'm with the energy, man.
Bro, he said he woke up at 5 to watch this game.
Yeah.
He woke up at 5. It's 9:53 in the morning. He's been up.
He's been up.
Yo, this is why Knicks fans are unmatched, man. We're worldwide.
Yeah.
We'll watch the team at any hour, man.
Speaking of Knicks fans, let's head out to Philly right now. Shout out to Ari for posting this. We got this poor Philadelphia reporter trying to get a segment in, and here come the Knicks fans. Here we go. Salute to Knicks Nation, man. Yeah, this is why it's like, all the talk about all these people that are celebrating after one win. Look at us. We are I told y'all, we are the greatest fan base in sports. Knock it off. Y'all wish y'all could have a fan base like this. Oh, y'all haven't won in 50 years. Who cares? Look at how these people rally around their team. That is what loyalty looks like.
That is what fandom is, CP. How can you not be hyped over a win? Why can't you be hyped over a series?
Simple. The Knicks fan is the greatest fan in sports. Deal with it.
Bro, you know what's funny? Philly fans were trying to get at us because, when was the last time you won? And then they said on the broadcast, well, Knicks haven't won in 50 some odd years, and the Sixers haven't won in 40 years. I'm like, bro, 10 years apart? Why are you
we still here
in the hole, man?
We still here. That's why I'm never going to hate on the younger generation. Y'all celebrate how y'all want as long as it's safe and nobody get hurt. Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all throw the fruits around in the street on 7th Avenue, whatever it is. Do whatever it is. Get your energy out.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
In this economy, we're throwing fruit, man. That's kind of pricey.
Listen, man. I remember last year when they sent the Celtics back and we walked from Slate to the Garden, and all of a sudden I'm just seeing projectiles. I'm seeing pineapples in the street. Apples. They took the fruit man's cart and just started throwing. So, I did what I had to do. I protect wifey. I cover wifey up, but I'm laughing at the same time. It's going over my head.
I thought you would go grab a grocery bag and start being like, all right, man, I got my fruits for the week.
I say, yo, the youngsters is wilding, but we happy. Go ahead, bro. Let it fly. Let it fly. Just as long as I don't get caught with no shrapnel, I'm good. That's it.
CP, you want another joke?
Yeah.
You want another joke? Guess what happened today that we didn't have to worry about?
What up?
The NBA lottery.
Yeah, why did they put it on today? That's weird.
I don't know why they put it on for today, but guess who lost their pick?
Yeah, the Pacers.
The Pacers. They lost their pick. They got the 5th pick, and it went straight to the Clippers. All for Zubac.
Shout out to the Pacers. Pacers got screwed. The Nets got screwed. OKC got the 12th pick. Wizards got number 1. Hopefully that does something for them. Whatever. Screw all them. Everybody in the lottery. Screw all them.
I don't got to worry about them, man. I'm just saying that's going on today. I didn't have to think twice about it. Look how far we've come, CP.
Sure.
Look at that.
Look how far we've come. Look how far we've come, man. So, yeah, man. Get your energy out, man. Just be safe, man. We are the greatest fan base in sports. I don't have to say again. It just is what it is, and that's why people hate on us. What they say when you get hated on, you're doing something right?
That's right.
They don't hate on the they don't hate on the Wizards fan. They don't hate on the Magic fan.
The Kings fan.
They don't hate on the Sacramento Kings fan. They hate on us because we are New York. We represent New York. This is the greatest city in the world. I don't care if you live here, you used to live here, you don't live here no more. It is the greatest city in the world. The rats and all of that. I don't care. The greatest fan base in sports, the greatest teams in sports, the greatest sports atmosphere and stories in sports. That's just it. We don't make the rules out. It is unscripted, and this is what's happening. When the New York Knicks are good, New York is the greatest. It's the greatest. That's it.
If you're upset that you don't get to be a Knicks fan or a New York sports fan, yeah, just go look at your parents, man. Be like, why'd you have me out here in Timbuktu or Kalamazoo, Michigan? Why couldn't you be in New York?
That's it.
That's all you got to ask, man.
That's it, man. So, shout out Brian Rodriguez, $20 super chat says, do you guys have a Zelle? Hate that they take 30%. Go Knicks, this is our year. You could send a Cash App, $KnicksFanTV. We also have PayPal, KnicksFanTV at gmail.com on the PayPal. But Brian, you can email us. Email us at kftvmedia at gmail.com. We'll get you the Zelle info if that's the only thing that works for you. But we appreciate you guys donating to the machine, and it helps support the entire KFTV squad. We got a big team. Shout out to the newsletter team. Shout out to the support team. Shout out to Gamba. Shout out to producer Myra, producer Gamba. Shout out to Jalen, TM, the whole squad, man. I don't want to, single anybody out, but shout out to the whole squad, CK, Alex, everybody, man. So we appreciate all of the donations during this glorious time. Okay, I'm getting hungry. We're going to get to a couple more, and then we'll wrap. King Matthews will close with you, so hang tight, King Matthews. Let's get back to the Discord. One take and pass the mic, please, people. We want to get to as many people. South Jersey Knicks fan, were you at the game tonight, South Jersey?
No, I was not at the game, but I can't wait to go to work tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, I think everybody,
I work with nothing but Philly Sixers fans, and they talk trash. They've been trash talking me all week. I mean, I'm looking forward to going to work tomorrow. So that's my take.
That's insane. So salute to you, man. Shout out to everybody. There's no case of the Mondays tomorrow for no Knick fan. Ain't no case of the Mondays. Get into the office, talk your talk, especially if you're in the Jersey, South Jersey area. Talk your talk. You deserve it, man.
What's even funny is like being out here in Boston. I got Celtics fans be like, "Oh, watch out! Watch what they did to us." I'm like, I ain't worried about what the Sixers did to you guys, man. We'll be okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about us, man.
Not at all.
So then what I do, I sent them all a text saying, "Damn, you guys lost to these guys like that? That's crazy."
King David, $20 super chat says Knicks are 8-2 in the playoffs, 196 win differential, 2 losses by 1 point each. Go ahead and jump out the window, CP. Me and the rest of Knicks Nation got the inflatable airbag on the ground. Pull up. I'm not jumping yet.
Oh my God!
I'm not jumping. I'm not jumping just
yet. Come on, man. You got AK jumping out the window. If you're jumping out the window, man, throw a window emoji in the chat, all right? Who is jumping out the window?
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry, J. Cal. One game at a time. This is a handle business series. The Hawks, forget about it. That was a joke. This, I was surprised. I thought Philadelphia would have gave them a little bit more of a run. The work begins now. The work begins. Remember where we remember where we left off. Remember that?
Yep.
So everything before this is expected. Handling business. Now it's time to get to war and get to work. That's all I'll say.
Look, man, we could be in that same position, but you could also enjoy the ride. And you can believe in this team.
Yeah, I love it. I'm loving it.
Look, man, I'm believing what I'm seeing. And that's why I'm jumping out the window again. Look, I'm jumping out the window with the people. They're throwing out the window emoji. Look, I'm out here in the woods. Let me tell you something. You know what I see out there? I see the Sixers out there. We just took them out back once again.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Is that Joel Embiid
fishing? We take people out back, man.
Is that a lake? Is that a lake out there?
Yeah.
Is that the process? Is he fly fishing out there?
He's a fish. He is flopping around back there. Don't worry. He is flopping out there, man.
He's flopping like a bass.
You know what? He's actually stranded on land. He somehow got out of water. So he's just out there. All right?
Yeah.
But once we're done with them, we're going to throw him right back in, okay? That's what we do with the bodies.
Oh, my God. This is hilarious, man. Listen, I have been very much so enjoying it, man. I'm very much so enjoying it and enjoying all the laughs that come along with it. So shout out to you. Shout out to Joel Embiid fly fishing. Getting an early jump on Cancun. Okay, let's get a couple more rapid fire one shot and pass the mic. I'm clearing out the Discord. I'm clearing out the Discord. Okay, Prince 16, you up. One shot, pass the mic, sir. One shot, pass the mic. Prince 16. Do we have Prince 16 going once? This is not the time to miss out on the opportunity on the Discord. Prince 16 going twice. And Prince 16.
I'm here.
Okay.
Number one show for the fans by the fans.
One
you guys
shot,
hear me?
pass the mic. One shot, pass the mic. We can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can
yes,
you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Real quick. Hey, happy Mother's Day to everybody. I didn't know I was on CP. I didn't know I was on.
No problem.
Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for everything.
Sure.
Thank you guys. It's #1 show for the fans by the fans. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Shout out Gamba, TM. Shout out Chuck D. Hey, Ari, 5 picks. I don't want to hear no more. All I got to say, I don't want to hear nothing else about these 5 picks. We got Jalen Brunson as a free agent. We should spend 10 picks on Jalen Brunson. No, this general manager right here, this franchise alone, everything they did for a reason, CP. They did everything. I don't want to hear nothing about these 5 picks. Jalen Brunson wanted Mikal Bridges. If we gave up 10 picks for him, I don't care, because we got Jalen Brunson for free. Just look at it like we got these 5 picks. We spent these 5 picks off Jalen Brunson, all right? No more Mikal talk. We all in. #1 show for the fans by the fans. I'll see y'all soon. Much love.
Let's go. Prince 16, appreciate the rapid fire. Fox Venkmen, you up next. Fox, are you there? Fox up. Going once.
CP,
Yep.
Alex, can y'all hear me?
Yes, got you, bro.
Yes, we can.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it rapid fire like an AK-47. You feel me? Listen, I've been watching these Knicks with my older brother for like 3+ decades. This squad feels different. They know how to step on a team's neck. It's the defense, and this is the scariest thing about these Knicks. OG, he's hurt. Towns ain't looking to score. We ain't even at full strength, so we're gonna give him that contract. Spread, spray, full blast on the NES. You feel me?
Yes.
If it's Cavs, acting all
Okay.
cavalier, as Lulu said.
All right, I'm gonna drop you off my fault, Fox. He was coming in very distorted, but we get the energy, man. Shout out to Fox. Okay, Africankonvict. African, go ahead. One shot, pass the mic, sir.
Rapid fire. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir.
All right, what up, CP, man? My name's Akon. I'm down here in San Antonio, Texas.
Salute.
Hey, we're holding it down for the Knicks fans. There's a lot of us out here down here. We're doing all these little watch parties, holding it down, man. I just love y'all. First time caller, but I've been listening to y'all since COVID. Man, shout out to everything y'all doing. Congrats to your marriage. You said before the series, the Sixers have no bench. That's what happened. Ran out of gas. They gave Jared McCain up for a bag of Skittles.
That's crazy.
Look what he's doing in the OKC series.
Yeah.
I'm going to say one more thing. I'm going to jump out the window right here. San Antonio Spurs versus Knicks NBA Finals will feed families. Those two fan bases are crazy. Every time Spurs win down here, they go downtown, they wreak havoc. They had SWAT coming down just after a game 3 versus the Wolves. Hey, man. But, hey, I appreciate everything y'all do. I'm going to be calling more next time, man. Y'all take care, bro.
Please do, man. Checking in from the Alamo. Everybody, real quick, we've heard from people all over the map right now, from Australia to the Alamo. Throw your cities, throw your country, throw your flag in the chat. Let us know where you guys are tuning in from, and we'll shout you out before the show is over. Okay, coming down to the wire, TheMadTitan. Rapid fire. Let's go.
Yo, what's good?
How you doing, man? What's your name? Where you calling in from?
London. I called in last time as well.
London City. Let's go. Talk about it.
Yeah. For as long as I've been watching the Knicks, when I first became a fan, I was watching Mindaugas Kuzminskis, Ron Baker, Frank Ntilikina. Bro, this is a luxury that we're having to have our bench play a whole fourth quarter in the playoffs. This is crazy. And I heard them talking about Jalen Brunson's dad getting cut in Philly, and then they were both crying. And this is why his dad pushes Brunson so hard to play better and stuff like that. And I think Brunson just embodies what New York's about, the grit and grind, the hard work. And it's amazing to see. And I just want to say that if the Knicks win, I'm flying to New York for the parade. I want to see all you boys there, man.
Let's go.
And then, yeah, I just want to say the Knicks did a damn thing. So let's go, man. Go Knicks.
Yo, pick up yourself, man. Hopefully we can link, man, and keep in touch for sure, man. Good call, man.
Love, man.
MadTitan on the Discord. Okay, let's get to the new closer of the night, King Matthews. Talk to us, man. Fanchise channel member. Close us out.
You know a boss, man. But y'all smell that? That's a sweet.
Let's go. Did we lose?
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That just to win by 30 again? I'm not gonna lie with you. Hearing what Embiid said in that report, I just knew, the Sixers are done. What he said about, the Knicks are getting calls, it was over. He You got to shout out the whole team, but shout out Deuce McBride.
Yeah.
Tyrese,
Deuce.
Everyone, it's crazy. Everyone thought he's not going to do good. Like, come on. McBride, when he's hot, he is hot. He has the flamethrower in his veins. Dude, come on, man. We run Philly. We run all that stuff. We know what it is.
Let's go.
Man. But before I go, man, I want the Knicks versus Spurs, man. But hopefully, Detroit, Cleveland, I want them to push it to 7 games. Do I think Cleveland's gonna win? No, but push it to 7 games. That's for us. Get some rest. You're gonna need it. So shout out to the Knicks, man. Let's go. And happy Mother's Day to the all great moms out there, man.
Let's go.
And lastly, we're getting free cheesesteaks, man, because I heard that guy, if the Knicks sweep the Sixers, free cheesesteak.
Let's
Philly
go.
Cheesesteak. He said that, so hey, let's get that food right now.
Let's go. King Matthews on the Discord, man. Great calls tonight. Great show tonight. We'll have Justin Morelli on tomorrow for the debrief. So anybody who didn't get a call in, or if you're free to call in tomorrow during the lunchtime grind, join me and Justin Morelli tomorrow during the lunchtime grind as we debrief the game for sweep. Al, who you want to check in on the city check-in?
Oh man, let's see who we got here. Chat is moving very fast right now. Everyone's just like in there rocking, and we appreciate you being in there rocking and doing your thing.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Man, I gotta roll all the way back up. Shout out to Sergio Gomez checking in from Medellin, Colombia. Shout out to you.
Medellin.
We got Jamie. We got Jamie checking in from Freeport, Long Island. So he's from around your way, CP.
Yes, sir. I love that.
We got Never Forgive Action, repping New Jersey. Shout out to you. We got is that Linkit? I don't want to butcher, but he's checking in, or she's checking in from Victoria, Australia. Shout out to you. Who else we got here? We got Cool Bean from Red Bank, New Jersey. We got Damian Tugger from the DV. There we go, man. We got BK A-Rod from the state of BK. Let's go.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to you.
Salute, man. HT says, what time? Most likely 12:30. I'll check with Justin on his availability, but most likely we'll be back on tomorrow. Hang on. We got a $100 super chat for the man, Jason Calcanis. Says, family show the Sixers. Family show them picks. We're going to the finals, man. Namaste, no PTSD. Shout out to J Cal. And here he is on the Discord on this Mother's Day. J Cal, check in, man. Close us out.
All right, listen, can you hear me okay?
Loud and
Can you
clear.
hear me okay?
Loud and
5 by
clear.
5? All right, guys, everybody take a deep breath. This is happening, okay? This is therapy. We're all here. Best show in the world, man. By the fans, for the fans. Now, we've been through some rough stuff. We've all been through some very rough days. So it's hard for us to believe that this is actually happening, right? It's hard, but it's happening. It's actually happening, guys. This is it. We're going to the finals. So just breathe in and enjoy. Breathe out.
You listen, CP? J Cal's telling you what to do.
I'm hearing him. I am hearing you. I'm hearing
CP,
him loud and clear.
breathe in.
Okay.
Finals, breathe out. Okay? All of the troubles we've had. Cat, Bridges, Deuce, all this little drama. Mike Brown, does he know what he's doing? Should we trade for Giannis? It's all behind us. We've worked it all out. We are in perfect alignment. Every time we have a question about this team, it goes from a question mark to an exclamation point. Oh my God, what's Cat's role? Oh my God, question mark. 20 games, what's his role? Now it's an exclamation point. His role is to be the point center, okay? Get 6 assists, get your rebounds, everything. What's going to happen with Deuce? Okay, big question, exclamation point today. Bridges, is he going to show up for us? He's a selfless guy. He doesn't complain, he's selfless. And then when we need him, boom, he just appears. He's like the Batman. He just appears and then he disappears, okay? This is the deepest team we've ever had. It's the healthiest team we've ever had. It's the best team we've ever had. We're going to the finals. Now, we got a lot of conversations when we get to the finals, but let's enjoy the ride, okay? Let's just enjoy the ride here. And Embiid is a dirty player, and he's getting karma for what happened 2 years ago. What he did to Mitch, this is pure karma. He was humiliated. He was destroyed. We took over his building again. We own his city. We own his soul. And that's all because of his dirty plays. It's just karma, okay? Family show them picks. We're going to the finals.
Let's go.
Going to the finals.
Let's go. Let's go,
Crazy.
man.
It's crazy. We're going to the finals. We're going to whip through this next round. Those guys are going to go 7 games. Oh, man. Who do you want to play, CP?
It's the Cavs, honestly.
Alex?
Would be the Cavs.
Yeah.
Would rather the Cavs.
You want the Cavs?
You know what? No, take that back. I want revenge against Detroit. I want to put Detroit in the crib. And, you know, the 3 games of dominance in the regular season, I want to finish the story of the East by knocking the Pistons out and knocking Bickerstaff out, Tobias Harris, Cade, Assault. I want the Pistons, man. I want the Pistons. Yeah.
Okay.
I want the Pistons.
Because that was a question mark.
Yeah.
So let's turn it into an exclamation point.
Yeah. I want to see the
they
Knicks
beat the Pistons?
Yeah, they absolutely can. The way they're playing right now, no question they can. No question.
We're going to roll the Pistons.
Yeah.
Roll the Pistons.
The
Alex,
Pistons got to earn it against the Knicks.
Don't bother me.
What do you say,
man.
Alex?
Don't bother me.
Who do you want?
Whoever
Don't
we
bother
face,
me.
man,
Flip a
they're
coin?
about to get this work. I'll say this.
you have it, folks?
I want the Pistons. I want the Pistons probably number 1 just because their fan base is doing a lot of chirping. And I want the fan base to know what the Knicks are all about. Because they're feeling good off those 3 games during the regular season. I want them to get the same treatment that we gave the Celtics last year.
Yeah.
This is it, folks. The PT, just everybody take a deep breath. It's happening. Mother's Day. The Mother's Day Massacre. It's over now. Embiid. What do you do if you're the Sixers with Embiid? What do you do? He's broken.
He's done.
Physically,
He's
mentally. What do you do? Does he
done.
retire?
Did you see his post-game comment?
No, what'd he say?
He said he's happy about this season because he said he ended the season healthy. I'm like, healthy?
As healthy as he can be, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, he's no good for their future. He's no good for their future.
He was missing with ankles, hips, the knee, like the entire, all his legs, man, is just broken.
No, they're going to be stuck in no man's land. They have a good thing going with Maxey and Edgecombe, but that's about it. You know, he's going to keep them stuck. No one wants to trade for him. It's too much money, not enough availability. They're stuck. You know, they're stuck with him. So,
not our problem.
Yeah, man. Jake, I appreciate the call, man. Enjoy the Mother's Day, man.
Absolutely. And Sixers fans, enjoy paying Embiid $62 million next year and $67 in 2 years when he picks up his player option.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
$130 million. He's 37% of your cap.
Good luck with that.
Good luck. Good luck, Sixers.
Yeah, man. Shout out to J. Cal. You can catch him tomorrow on the This Week in Startups podcast and his all-new podcast, This Week in AI. And you can also catch J. Cal on the #1 rated All In podcast. So he's everywhere. He's all over the dial. But you can also catch him right here on the #1 show for the fans, by the fans. So shout out to J. Cal, man. Had an action-packed series. He was at the Garden with Ari. He was in Philly courtside with Ben Stiller. Shout out to J. Cal. And he brought 4 Lucky Knick fans from KFTV to the Game 3. So shout out to Blaze again. Shout out to Triple M, who were our contest winners. So shout out to J. Cal for contributing to the community as well, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll run it back for the Eastern Conference Finals, too.
Let's do it.
Putting it out there.
Let's do it.
We'll run it back.
Running it back, man. Shout out to J. Cal. Okay. All right, Al, let's run through some of these supers. I didn't get through a lot of the $5 ones as yet. So if you want to start there, and then we can wrap up from there.
All right, going through the $5 super chats. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's start off with shout out to Triple C Pointer with the $5 super chat. Said Knicks treated the Sixers the same way Lynetta did to Penny on Good Times. Shaking my head. Hashtag Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. What else we got here? We got $5 super chat from Jason 1020. Said the New York Knicks are playing with champions pedigree. something we haven't seen in a very, very long time. Shout out to the #1 show for the fans, by the fans.
Salute, man.
All right, we got Jordan Genesis. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Said, clean sweep as planned. We're waiting on Detroit. As for Paul George, only scored 7 points. Really? Absolute disrespect to this team. Go Knicks.
Let's go.
Let's see what else we got here. Where's the other? All right, we got shout out to my guy Respect Shaq with a $5 super chat. Said salute CP, Alex CK2K. We only 4 wins away from the finals. Stay locked in and get some rest. All right. Then we got shout out to Dizzy Jones for the $5 super chat. Shout out to Vic from the Sty with the $5 super chat. Said this team is unrecognizable from last year. Every single person got that killer mentality. Turned the Sixers into chopped cheese. Back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals is incredible. Shout out to Danny Martinez with the $5 super chat. Says, been a fan since '89, and I've never witnessed anything close to this. This is like insanity combined with the January 24 team. See you in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Mike Ave, 165, $5 super chat says, the B in PTA stands for Broom today. On to the next one. Shout out to Nuke Trebien 2747 says Sixer fans started the series talking crazy and getting blown out by 40 and finished the series getting swept and blown out by 30. Let's go Knicks. 8 more to go. Knicks on NYC says Knicks chopped cheese fitted on the way. Salute. Shout out A1 Martinez says, let's family show go. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Absolutely. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms in Knicks Nation, KFTV Nation as well. All the wives allowing their significant others to tap in with us and watch today's show. Okay, keeping it going. Chaco Bean gifted 1 Fanchise channel membership. So shout out to Chaco Bean. Shout out to Santana D Blocks says, get my tickets for Game 2 at Detroit. Let's go. Okay, Lord Stephen Stone, let's go Knicks. Shout out to all the mothers around the world, every Knicks fan in Philly. Be safe. That's a bum city. Watch your backs. Absolutely. Michael Parker, Al, $10 super chat says, salute Knicks Nation. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Everyone be blessed, man. Yeah, I had a chance to hear from Michael Parker on during Game 3. He had texted me during Game 3. So shout out to Michael Parker, man. Hadn't heard from him in a while, so it was good to hear from him. You want to get to their KP Go?
Yeah, shout out to their KP Go with the $5 super chat. Said, I could cry the way these boys is hooping. Do statement game, let's go. All right, shout out to Ramen Jones for gifting 5 Fanchise channel memberships. Shout out to you, Ramen Jones. We got Young Kobe. Shout out to Young Kobe, man. That's our guy right there.
Yep.
With the $5 super chat. Said, 3 is a charm. Shout out to Cat for his 3rd straight conference finals in a row. This one will take us to the promised land. No cat, no rings. Shout out to Sir Smalls for joining the Fanchise channel membership as well. Shout out to Sir Smalls again with the $5 super chat. Says, I don't care who we have next. It doesn't matter. We just need to rest, but stay ready. Let's keep the fire burning. Let's go Knicks. And then we got XQZ with the $5 super chat. Says, let's family show go. Bring on the next meal. Please shout out to my moms. Miss Natalia Pete, shout out to her.
Salute.
She's battling brain cancer. Oh, shout out to your mom, man. Hope she's doing well. God bless.
Salute.
And then thank you guys. It says, thank you guys. Let's go Knicks.
Salute, man. Well, yeah, once again, salute to him, man. Everybody in the chat, man. If he's in the chat, XQZ sent 8. Is that it? Did I get that right out? Let me just did I get that right?
Yes.
Let me put that in the chat. Everybody add him in the chat, man, and send him some warm wishes as his mom continues to fight, man. We definitely want to hail him up. And first, thank him for his support, but definitely want to keep his family in our thoughts, praise, and well wishes, man. So everybody definitely hail him up. I'll put his name up in the chat. Put their name up in the chat. Is that CB22491 says, James Dolan, just take my life savings now because we are going into the finals and I wouldn't miss it for anything. Salute. Shout out KFTV Julio, man. The watch party, consigliere, if you will. He's checking in from Puerto Rico. Shout out to Julio, man. We see you, man. MK Adoza says, our rebounding, especially our offensive rebounding, so elite. We got 2, 3, 4 shots of possession. $10 super chat. Yes, it is. Shout out to Drago NYC, $5 super chat. Says, best thing about these playoffs is that you don't know which Nick besides Brunson and Cat will have an impact on the game. Who else? Cameron Rossi says, put him in the bathroom. That was glorious. They didn't stand a damn chance. The Sixers are in hell with all those contracts, and the squad and the fans have fans got to be war ready for the ECF. This is our season. Devara John, $5 super chat says, blessings to all that watch today's game. Orange and blue skies for sure. Shout out to Jose Quinones, 2019 $10 super chat says, job's not finished. 8 more to go. Son Doggy, we got you. Welcome to the Fanchise channel members. C8217. Anthony Morant, 5614. So shout out to KFTV, number one show for the fans by the fans. Salute. Cameron says, what's nastier to hear? VJ was going to clamp Brunson, Oubre was going to clamp Brunson, or that Maxey was better than Brunson? None of those are true. Shout out to Haiku Homie, $5 super chat says, I'm still having dreams. Mitchie dunking on Embiid, the bearded Sasquatch. Shout out Big Surge, $20 super chat says, for all the old heads, does Cat remind you of the Pearl when you had to play a more team-oriented game to unlock those 70s teams? How many records have we set and tied for the playoffs? I must be dead. This feels like heaven. Shout out to, you know what, I want to ask that question to Q-Tip and a rhyme animal Chuck D. We was just talking about the Pearl in the group chat earlier yesterday. So shout out to those guys. That's an interesting question. Very interesting. You know, I'd like to defer to those guys to answer, as those guys had witnessed that, especially Chuck. Chuck had witnessed that. Shout out my 2 cents, $5 super chat says, in London, watch at a dead Philly pub. Philly fans started bailing by the end of the first half. They got Philly pubs in London, bro. Oof. Knicks takeover is global. Pistons the next victim. Let's roll, fam. Salute. Shout out Ozone Show. Salute to you. Randy Johnson, 119, says, lost my sister last month. The Knicks and y'all have been my happy space. Shout out to Randy Johnson, everybody at him. Randy Johnson, 119. Let's send condolences to him and his family. Absolutely. You know, one thing.
God bless to Randy.
For sure. You know, one thing we don't take lightly is that this show helps people who are going through difficult times, because we all have it. We all have our times, you know. And one day it's someone else. One day it's us. One day it's the next guy. And so, you know, this show is therapy for real, and we don't take that lightly. So we are glad that, you know, we could have some sort of joy, because we all go through our storms and our sunny days, man. So we make sure that we lift each other up during the tough times and celebrate the good times together. Shout out Big Daddy G, $5 super chat says, I'm so far out the window, we look unbeatable right now. Shout out to the fans that crowded the print, in the crowd that printed the Mitchie posters on it.
That was crazy.
It's diabolical, man. Diabolical.
In your
man.
own arena, that's even crazier.
Unreal.
CP, what's sad is that Embiid said, I don't want Xfinity Mobile to sound like MSG. I will pay for your tickets.
Too late.
And then no one took him up on that offer.
No one showed up. No one showed up. Well, you know, like the Philly fan, one thing, like, they are, like, wired differently, but they're also smart. Like, they know when they've got something going and not. So they know when to show up for real, and not really. You know, it's different. It's just different. So, yeah.
I don't know. You thought they would have gotten hyped because the Celtics, you know, what's funny is the Celtics were, like, the thing they could never accomplish, man. They could never defeat the Celtics, right? Now you defeat the Celtics. Guess who your problem is?
The Knicks.
Us.
The Knicks. And news across the chat. Wemby just got ejected. Wow.
Ooh.
You know, he was doing all that. You know, he was chilling with the Buddhist monks and everything. He was zenned out. Got ejected. What happened there? $10 super chat from RM Grayson 24. $10 super chat says, I'm an East Coast Lakers fan and I'm happy for you guys, even though my team is not doing well. All the best. When the Knicks doing good, the city does. When the Knicks are doing good, the city does well. All the best to you, Knicks fans. My dad is one. Shout out to you, man. Oh yeah, I remember him. He usually does tap in with us, and he is a Laker fan. Yep, I remember that. Shout out to him, man.
Apparently, Wemby threw an elbow at a chin.
Whoa. Okay, what's the score right now?
Score right now for that game is.
I know he ain't catch Julius with that.
Julius, if he did that to Julius,
there would have been more to the story.
Yeah. It's 38-34 Minnesota out in front.
Okay. All right.
And it's 8:36 to go in the second.
Elbowed Reed in the neck. Damn. Hope we can catch him in the Adam's apple. Shout out to William Burton, $20 super chat says, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Great win. Best show for the fans by the fans. CP. Yeah, William Burton absolutely got my gift. Absolutely. Like I said, shout out to Knicks Nation for sponsoring CP's Liquor Cabinet for the rest of the playoffs. I'm good. I went to the liquor store today, Al. I got the wine for the Mother's Day, for the wife, my mom, my sister. And then I looked at because behind the liquor store, behind the counter, that's where they got all the top shelf scotch. I looked up, said, I got that. I was like, I'm good. Just give me the wine and let me get up out of here. So, shout out to everybody who donated to CP's Liquor Cabinet for the playoffs. I appreciate you, man. You are appreciated. Shout out to, he says, stole my mom's broom as collector's item today. The Booty Smeller. That's his name. His name is the Booty Smeller. So stole his mom's broom for the collector's item. Just Staying Soul, a Canadian $20 super chat, says, top-notch content, top-notch team. Let's go, Knicks. OG rests up for the next round. Happy Mother's Day to all the Knicks mothers. Shout out to you, man. $20 super chat from Christopher Blake. Says, just checking in, family. Happy Mother's Day to all the KFTV moms. Love and blessings. 8 more to go. We still going here, Al. You wanna kick off from King Matthews?
King Matthew. I just got lost. Where is this?
We are at... I just finished off at Just Saying Soul. That was a Canadian $20 super chat.
All right. Okay, there we go. So King Matthew, shout out to King Matthews, man, for being a franchise channel for 39 months. Says Sixers in what? Pac-Man get into the conference finals before Embiid is legit. Great win for these Knicks. And once again, we taking over. Yes, sir. Shout out to Bobby B, 76 with the $5 super chat. Says chopped cheese greater than Philly cheesesteaks. That's a fact. Shout out to PJ Dolan with the $5 super chat. Says series was over the minute Mitch put his okay. We ain't going to talk about that, but what Mitch did to Embiid. But I got us in 6 over Detroit and 5 over Cleveland. Are you guys concerned about rust? I think these guys are playing so well, man. Like they had some rest before they face off against the Sixers. I think these guys are fine, man. They're in such a good rhythm right now. They understand what the goal is. I'm not worried about that. Shout out to Papa Giorgio for being a franchise channel for 10 months. Says salute CP and Alex. KnicksFanTV is the best show for Knicks content. Let's go Knicks, and salute to the chat. Happy Mother's Day. We got Brian. Did we get Brian Rodriguez?
Yes, I did. Yep. Okay. We got King David as well. Yep.
All
Shout
right.
out to KFTV Tyler Al, the ECF
Hey,
bound.
KFTV Tyler, welcome
Keep up
back.
the fantastic work. Shout out to Tyler, man. Shout out Lawrence Peters, $10 super chat. Says Knicks became the first team in NBA history to play an entire second round at home. This is not a sweep. It's Sunday reset. Mother's Day massacre, obliteration, and domination. Let's go out the window. Shout out to El Monstrico, $5 super chat franchise channel member. Shamik Boyd, peace, blessings, and positive vibes. Put him in the trunk. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Let's go 8 more. El Monstrico, 7. Albert Bias, $10 super chat says Detroit pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's go Knicks. Shout out to Justin Farhees, $18.15, $5 super chat says we gave Philly the 2-for-1 special, belt and brooms. Knicks in 5, ECF. Shout out to Dylan Baum, $25.34, $10 super chat says not scared of anyone. This team can win it all. This is just a stepping stone to the main goal. Bring the title back to New York. Let's go Knicks. Right now, 61% in the chat, I'll say they want the Pistons.
Not surprised.
Let's go.
Not surprised about that.
Let's go. Okay, Ozone says someone check up on them experts who pick Philly. Man, my guy Bobby Marks picked Philly in 7. I got to talk to him, man. My guy Bobby Marks.
There's a lot of people you got to talk to, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people you got to talk to.
Philly in 7. You know what else I heard? I heard Stephen A is running. He's running with our show opener, our Sky Zoo.
He is,
Blue
man.
Orange.
Nasty work.
Nasty work.
That is nasty work.
Shout out to Sky Zoo, man. Hopefully
for the
he shouted
acting
him
Knicks
out.
fan, that is nasty work.
Yeah. All right, I think I got everything. I'm thirsty as hell, hungry as hell. Shout out to Bree Woo, 145. Jude Chenet, salute Jude. Max Pete Powers, $20 super chat just came in from the real NYC. Y'all don't want us to end the show, do you? So this was poetic justice as Mitch destroyed Embiid, Joel Embiid, and the 86ers. Let's go. Shout out to the real NYC. They don't want us to end the show, Al. Shout out to Anthony Moran. Got him. Who else? Keep it going. Got Santana, D-Block.
You got Christopher Blake?
Yes, just did. Knicks and Bruises, salute. Got you, Knicks and Bruises. Who else we got here? Just making sure. But yeah, got him. Okay, I think we got everybody, man. All right, so yeah, that's the word, man. Debrief show coming up on Monday around the lunchtime grind hour. I'll check in with Justin, see what time he's trying to do this. But yeah, great show, great series close. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks families that are watching today's show. Happy Mother's Day to the player moms, the KFTV moms, the KFTV wives, and all of that, man. So, Al, enjoy your Mother's Day. I'll do the same. Remember that these shows are available in audio podcast format. No reason to miss it. And if you missed the announcement, head over to shop.knicksfantv.com. Get all of your playoff merch, 15% off site-wide to celebrate tonight's win. Facebook fan, we appreciate it. Fanchise channel members and the replay gang, we appreciate it. Shout out CDL gang and then all of our drivers as well, man. For the fans, by the fans. We out of here, man. Peace.